We live and direct.
Yay.
Player's choice in your ears, in your eyesight.
I don't have.
Oh, my bad, Shaq. I didn't even see your text.
You like that thumbnail, Nate? Fire. Coming with the heat. Nothing but
Hey,
heat in 2022, son.
JD, did you see the thing that I added after the news? I already told you about it.
Okay.
I forget which take that Lotto Joe called out on TikTok, but it was one of the first ones I seen, and I appreciated the confidence. So I asked him to come on the show. Are you nervous?
Nah, not really.
Wait, is this the dude that I sent?
Yeah, this is the guy you sent to the group.
Oh, snap.
I want to see this. Wait.
Yeah,
No.
which one
No,
specifically?
he said he hates bald guys.
Wait, what you mean? What did I say that?
He's trying to start a rivalry.
He looks like, what's the name? Pedro.
Oh my
Pedro.
Okay, so now I know who. All right, so we got Lotto
What is
Joe.
going on?
We got Lotto Joe up here. I didn't know.
That's
who
why
he
you got to
was
call
for a
him Lotto
second.
Joe.
So
Which one? What comment was Lotto
so
Joe?
Lotto Joe. This was sent in the group chat a couple days ago. Lotto Joe stitched the LeBron who has a deeper bag than LeBron James, and he CeeLo'd on it. But he said what'd he say? He said another trash take out of Player's Choice. Ooh, stinger.
What was the LeBron take? Which one was it again?
Shaq was talking about how LeBron has
the
who has a
bag?
deeper bag than LeBron
Yeah.
James.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy how you can just talk shit in a stitch and you end up on the show.
That's lit, man. That's lit. Hey, that shows that y'all accept challenges and stuff like that, man.
Coming from Lotto
Challenges.
Joe. Lotto Joe, we're
LJ
not here to
LJ, you
harass
think
you.
you're a
I know.
challenge?
We're just
Well-
getting this
Well, I
hazing
hated
off.
I hated the Braun take as well. So I don't think it's just you and Shaq. I think this one is just you and Shaq. Normally when
Yeah.
people on the show, it's like against me. It's like mostly everybody that's ever got invited to the show is like attack Dell. Your test.
Really? No, hey,
How?
no.
Dub got invited to the show and he stayed, and he's the #1 Dell minion.
No. It's things can happen. Mars,
Uh-huh.
as soon as you brought Mars like that, I need you to talk. Like that was no.
All right,
Mars is his own entity.
Now he is, of
doesn't
course.
claim any legion.
You
But
told me he was Shaq Army.
He
I mean,
definitely
by
was.
default, he had a brief run. Like we will remember that in the history books that Mars
Yeah,
was once
but
upon a time.
Shaq started going crazy ever since I joined. I was with him in the chat. I was like, "Oh, Shaq's making sense." And then it's assist equal points, and I'm like, "Okay, he's gone a bit off the rails."
Shaq's takes be making me sick, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest. They be making
Okay,
me sick to my-
let's go. I'm gonna be quiet today.
All right,
This is
hold on.
the first.
It sounds like we're about to get into the nitty gritty, and I'm here for it. But we have a few things to get off before we do. First of all, thank you.
Can I
Big
get mine
Jason,
off first?
for gifting a sub? You can for sure get yours off first. But if it's gonna go into debating, I want to get a couple things off. So you choose.
All right, go live your life.
Okay. Shout out to everybody tuned in live on Twitch and YouTube. Shout out to the Spotify and Apple listeners. Yo, I asked everyone in the Discord. Shout out to the Discord. Make sure you join. If you don't, that's where everything goes down off hours. I asked everyone to go and rate and review the Apple podcast, and people came through. One of the reviews was even I'm here because JD told me to do it. So shout out to y'all. Thank you guys so much. And we have an announcement. We've had some people comment and DM us and say, there's certain panelists that keeps coming on the show, and they're like, man, we really like this guy. You guys should keep this guy around. So we are officially announcing that Mars has joined Player's Choice, and he will be here for the long term, or until he
The things
decides
that
to
I
ditch
the
us
things
and go
that I
big.
do for people, and they turn around and stab me in the back and try to start their own. Like I like the Martians. Like I'm a fan. I'm a Martian sometimes, but like it couldn't even wait 3-4 shows. But it's fine though. This isn't the first time, Dub.
Give the people what they want. Give
So
the people what they
I
want.
will make sure, because I've been holding off so that we could announce it. I'll make sure Mars is going to get the Player's Choice role in the Discord, obviously, and we're going to add the Martians as a new allegiance, so you can now become a Martian. And of course, shameless plug, playerschoicemerch.com. If you have not gone and looked at the website, go make sure you go check it out. Check out the new merch. Player's Choice Season 2 out. Peep the beanie. We got Olympic rings. The merch is heat. I'm about to take my Dubful bag actually this weekend, Dub.
I got mine over here. I've been taking it a lot of places. I was out playing ball yesterday. I took it out. It's fun.
Here's what I do hate. I'm gonna need everybody to hop off. Well, if you are watching and you're like around your parents or like kids and they know what things are, I'm gonna give you a few moments. 3, 2, give you a second to pause it. I'm gonna need everybody to back up off my scrotum from TikTok to YouTube to IG. Like, just let it breathe. I get it. I get you guys riled up. I get you guys in your feelings. You guys can't handle it sometimes, but just take a deep breath. The last episode was not clickbait. I really don't fuck with Larry Bird. I understand that you guys say we are always bashing the legends, and that's fine if that's your take. It's kind of weird that you say that if you give Larry Bird KD's handles and LeBron's athleticism, he would be this, and that. I'm sure if you give any 6'6", 6'7" guy that back in the day, he would also be able to hoop in the league nowadays. So let's stop being weird about that. Magic, I like your cool passes sometimes, but that's getting packed up in this era. Who else? Kareem the Hook. I'm kind of with that. If you wanted to bring that back, get a little midi and you'll be dope. But yeah, I mean, it just is what it is. Like, if you guys want to go back and fly in a Boeing 7, how do they do that? I don't know how they like time what the Boeing planes were back in the 90s, but I guarantee you don't want to fly in a plane from then. So just like leave that back in there and let us have our pod. If you don't like it, go to a different podcast. There's a million podcasts out there where you can go and you can be bored to death with analytics. I heard Road Tripping is a good podcast. I don't
Man, who cares? Who cares? Who cares about all of that?
I was just on Richard
TikTok, bro.
No, I don't care about the negativity. I just told everybody to back up off my scrotum. That's it. I can tell them to. And I was just, never mind. I'm not gonna take it there. Dub, you want to have a moment, so I'll give you the stage.
Oh no, go ahead, finish your moment. If I want you to finish.
Everybody says how everything is just so, oh my God, their takes, these guys are all stupid. They don't know anything. They're so dumb. I think we know how to start a podcast. I mean, where's the drum beat when you need one? But I mean, I hate doing this. I hate coming up here. I just had practice because I play basketball professionally against some of you guys' favorite players. But anyways, that's in any hoopers, I'll pack them up too. KD, I don't know about that. I don't feel like guarding Kyrie either. But like those fringe players, I'm packing them up, all of them. So anytime you guys want to have that conversation, just start naming players in the chat. I'm packing them up. And that's just me. I sleep very peacefully at night. Why TikTok numbers are running up, it's amazing how peacefully I sleep.
That's right.
Download on Apple and Spotify as well. And I love the Apple and Spotify users. And by the way, when you're at your favorite podcast, I ask them, say, please, can I come on your show? We can laugh together.
Shaq, are you gonna be able to guard Kyrie in the post?
I mean, every day. The funniest part about this Kyrie take was you guys all sent me the same exact link that LeBron sent me. All of the references to Kyrie posting up, you guys all sent the same 2 minutes and 53 seconds.
We're gonna find some more for you.
Please. 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 Oh my God. Finn said, what's the best player you think you can beat? Ask Dale. Dale, who do you think I can I mean, but that's not even really fair, like, because I'm more of a 5-on-5 player.
I was gonna say, Shaq, you're not really a 1-on-1 guy.
And I pride myself on that. That's how I've been able to keep my job as long as I have. If I was playing 1-on-1, I don't know where I would be because I would be obsessed with scoring.
Shaq, you're a 1-on-1 player though. You
yeah,
can
I'm just a
adapt, but
quick
you're a
person.
one-on-one player.
When he gets somebody on an island in a real game, yeah, but like
my bag
one-on-one
is just
so
not.
different.
No, it
Yeah,
is,
like
but
I'm not out there
Shaq could win games playing 3 dribbles.
for sure.
Right, like
For sure.
I
Let's not
played
get
against him
crazy.
when he was in Shaq, and he wasn't what he's saying he is now at
No,
all.
no. I mean, when I had my own teams, those were the fun days. But anyways, but yeah,
Right.
but anyways, you know, I just wanted to call out everybody that is on the scrotum. Like, please get off of Dale scrotum, Dub scrotum. You guys love Mars. Get off my man Ron scrotum, please. JD, I think you're good.
It's that privilege, I guess.
It's yeah. It 1000%. I'll have human resources look into that, by the way.
I think the issue is everybody wants to be politically correct, and we gravitate more towards how we feel.
What are they
And when you
scared
do
of?
that,
Everybody wants to look cool. Look, I got the stats right. Ooh, I'm so cool. You guys sit up here and watch fake shows all the time, and they got the nerve to call us out.
honestly,
all you guys
bro,
do is binge watch fake shows, and then
all those
like,
guys
stop
on
playing with me.
ESPN, honestly, all those guys on ESPN, in my opinion, I don't think they talk really about how they really feel. I think they more
do.
gravitate towards some of them,
I
but
think Richard
majority of them.
Jefferson's pretty real.
Majority
I'm
of
sure
them.
there's some people he obviously
there's-
lays off of for, you know,
But there's a
personal
majority.
relationship
The
things, but
majority of people out there, they want to sound politically correct.
I think I think Perk is like that, and that's why he gets a lot of shit.
I don't care about any of those guys. Go do your job, and we'll have fun doing our jobs. Back-to-back shows. What's next on the doc?
But
Could JaVale McGee play against Wilt?
I wanted to add a kind of a caveat to what Shaq is saying. So I'm sure you're mostly alluding to the people who just say whatever in the comments. So unlike people who just sit there in the comments and refuse to show their face, we respect people like Lotto Joe who might disagree with us, but at least he stitches the TikTok and gives his take. So if you could at least do that, we have an ounce of respect for you. And with that being said, I want to discuss that because that's why Lotto Joe got on the show. So let's go back to that conversation. Let's hear Lotto Joe's side and let's debate it because I'm curious. I mean, if you haven't seen the stitch, then let's hear Lotto Joe's side and let's hear Shaq and Lotto Joe discuss the LeBron bag. So Lotto Joe, you disagreed with LeBron James having the deepest bag or just a deeper bag than Kyrie. I don't exactly recall it, but go ahead.
So Shaq said LeBron James got the deepest bag in the NBA. Now, LeBron James throughout his whole career has notoriously been a stiff dribbler with no go-to shot. Now, keep in mind, what I said was, but LeBron James never needed a bag like that because he had freakish athleticism. His decision-making and his finishing at the rim is what makes him great. It's what separates him, right? That's why he always has 3-point shooters around him. And when it comes to like Kyrie Irving, bro, Kyrie Irving probably has the deepest bag in the NBA right now. Not probably, he for sure does. He has a top 10 bag probably of all time. Like the way he could create a shot off dribble, how he knows his spots, his English off the glass for being 6'2" is insane. That's just to say a few people. Now, I mentioned other people like KD, Kawhi Leonard, like people like that. They have deeper bags than LeBron James. LeBron James only recently, when he really like his last few years in Cleveland and recently, now in LA, has he really developed a quote unquote bag. So that's where I stand.
I hear you. Who's a better player out of Kyrie Irving and LeBron James?
It's not even close. It's LeBron James.
But why?
Because his freakish athleticism, his IQ
is that a part of the bag?
Freakish athleticism?
Is the IQ a part of the bag?
The The IQ. I mean,
Let's discuss the bag. Let's discuss the bag that we're talking about. When I'm talking
Confidence
about
in the
bags,
bag.
I bring up everything. I don't just bring up dribbling, and I think that's the confusion with everybody. Like you are going so Kyrie can gyrate and English off of the glass, which is cute, and he can score off of the dribble. But outside of that, where else is the distinction between Kyrie and LeBron's bag?
I mean, it's because you're trying to put Kyrie's bag into one spectrum, which is just scoring.
I feel like you're trying to put LeBron's bag into one spectrum, which is just athleticism.
No. That's what I'm saying, though.
Okay.
I'm saying LeBron. What makes LeBron great and was made him great throughout his whole career is obviously he's one of the best scorers of all time. I'm not gonna, I'm not taking that away from him. But
how does he score? If he has no bag, he's so stiff and he can't create off of the dribble, which you said, and you're alluding to what pops up onto your Twitter and Instagram feed and the stuff that people like to jump on. Because when I look at LeBron James, I see him score plenty of times off the dribble. Yep. It's incredible how many times I've seen him score and get to his spots and score more times than I haven't.
Okay, so LeBron James throughout his whole career, if you look at LeBron James shooting numbers from a jump shot standpoint, it's like 34% throughout his whole career. That's a jump shot standpoint. So he's a 50% shooter, meaning that where's the other 20% coming from? That's coming from finishing at the rim. His first years in Cleveland, he was never a crazy shooter. Never. If you look up his highlights, of course it's gonna be misleading because he has crazy fucking highlights. Oh, my fault. That's all. But he has crazy highlights. But in his years in Miami, where he gained 30 pounds, like to bully ball, all that. And to be fair, he shot I think it was like 38% from three, but he only took like 2 shots, something like that. Like it's always been, bully ball, IQ, dish it out. You know what I mean? That's his bag. That's what he's always been.
So out of the I'm just trying to figure out what the bag is. Let's just start there. What is the bag? Because I think what everybody's confused about is what is the bag?
Okay, so let's use Kyrie Irving, for example. Kyrie Irving is a juiced up, like we're talking about literally one of the most skilled players of all time. The stuff he could do.
Let's just take away Kyrie's dribbles, which is just one tool in his bag. Granted, it's different sizes. Okay, he got different size tools in that bag with the dribbles. What else is in Kyrie's bag?
His post-up game is insane too. The way and his footwork. No. Hear me out. When you see Kyrie Irving post up, it's not about, I'm gonna bully him, take him down to the paint, and then hit him with a quick lay or yam on him. It's about Kyrie Irving posting him up, hitting him with a spin move, faking the fadeaway, and going inside and then creating a better shot. It's about his footwork within the post work. You get what I'm saying?
I analyzed his 2 minutes and 53 seconds of posting up from the YouTube highlights that people sent me. I analyzed it. All I seen was cross, get stuck. Don't get me wrong. Half of the time he was calling for the ball, quick moves out of the post, going baseline, finishing up. I seen all of that. Which is impressive. But why are we bringing up Kyrie's post up? How is that a part of his bag?
Because go ahead.
So when you think of Kyrie, you think of post up moves?
No.
I just want the clarification.
No, you just asked me, other than Kyrie's dribble moves, what else is in his bag? I'm just mentioning another portion of his game.
So that's the first thing you shoot to when we bring up Kyrie Irving's bag. We go from dribbling straight to post moves. That to me it's like saying LeBron can shoot from the logo. Of course we can go and pull up many highlights of LeBron shooting from the logo, but that's not his go-to. In my opinion, you guys are not about to sit here and tell me. So in that 60-point game that we're going to get to, how many times did Kyrie Irving post up?
I'm not too sure.
And if you haven't seen it, that's fine. Like I only seen the highlights via, Instagram. I didn't see anything, but I'm just curious. But okay. I mean, okay, he has dribbling, posting, guard posting, and what else?
Okay, but you're trying to see, the thing is, when you try to negate dribbling, when you try to shut
Shaq,
that.
Can I ask you a question? Because this is just
I'm
gross.
talking to Lotto Joe.
No, because you guys are going back and forth. I'm falling asleep.
He's doing a wonderful job.
I just want to ask you one question. I'm falling asleep. I need some energy. I just need some energy. You and Lotto, whatever. Let me ask a question. What is Kyrie's go-to move? and then tell me LeBron's go-to move.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? It's a simple question. What is Kyrie's go-to move, and what is LeBron James' go-to move?
I mean, depend. LeBron has a lot of go-to moves. He has a spin.
The spin. The spin.
Keep going.
How can I not say?
All I'm saying is, bro.
What has happened more in life? LeBron spin or Kyrie posting up? Which move has happened more?
So we'll say LeBron spin, but I don't care about that. All I'm saying is.
Then why did you ask? But go on.
All I'm saying is because he could bring up Kyrie's post up, like you could bring up anything LeBron do is a part of the bag it's in. It doesn't matter what he pull out the bag. He could go to whichever item first he wants to.
So like is playmaking a part of the bag?
You see what you started this debate with Lotto that he didn't catch on because you knew it was kind of gross. You brought an IQ into the bag. That's why I love JD first word of Shaq and his context bag, because that's the bag that we're in right now.
This is how I always looked at the bag. I thought the bag was like everything. I didn't know that we couldn't put
If you look into your stitch of when you spazzed about bag, it was you were so happy Braun had 50.
Post moves.
And then now you said Braun has the deepest bag because of his scoring off of 50. That's what you was just going off of scoring that whole
I don't
segment.
think I'm just going off of that game in how LeBron.
Lotto,
so how does
you
he
got
score
it.
so many points?
I'm sorry.
How does LeBron score so many points? Does he just zap to the hoop? Like what happens?
Let's talk basketball. Donated through the super chat. He said the bag is basically the amount of counter moves you have to a defense using footwork, shot creating ability, finishing at the rim, etc.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, if that's that's you guys' bag. But I mean, if I go into an alley fight, I'm pretty sure I can pull out anything in my bag. Or do I have to leave the IQ and playmaking in the crib when I'm going to have a brawl in the back alley? Is there some things that I can't put into the bag when I'm about to go fight? Or like I can only put this in here. I can only put that in there. I don't like to get this nasty, but you guys make me get this nasty sometimes. I asked you, who's the better player? You hands down say LeBron. Why is the gap so far if Kyrie's bag is just so fire?
Because
what am I missing out on?
Because the thing as I said in my stitch, I said LeBron, what makes LeBron great is not his bag. His quote unquote bag, which isn't a bag, is his IQ ability, his finishing at the rim, and his freakish athleticism. That's what's made him great throughout his whole career. And I keep decision making. But Kyrie, the thing about you, man, is you're trying to throw dribbling all out of the equation. But there's so many moves that come.
Okay, so if you put the dribbling in, then why can't I go get my moves?
No, because
if you're bringing out your moves.
Because dribbling is the bag. Dribbling, the way you create shots, and what you do with your dribbling. There's so many things that come to dribbling too. Crossovers, behind the backs, which is everything.
Okay. So let's clear this up. So the bag is only dribbling.
No, footwork, all that. You get me? Like
shooting, shot making.
Let's not get crazy. Now, footwork, and dribbling. That's the bag. If that's the bag, then I'll give you that.
In a sense,
if that's the bag. I answered your question.
And finishing off and how you finish off the rim, which is a credit to LeBron, because LeBron is one of the best finishers of all time. So, but I'm just saying, like, when it comes to who has more tools in the toolbox, Kyrie Irving absolutely obliterates damn near everybody else in the league. He does. Everybody else in the league has nowhere near the bag that Kyrie Irving does right now.
You don't think Paul George does?
Absolutely not. Kyrie Irving is a juiced up Allen Iverson. Like, he's just like, when it comes to crossovers, all that stuff. Like,
so who's the better talent, LeBron or Kyrie?
The better I mean, that's the thing. Okay, talent is, now you could factor in all that other stuff, all that decision making, all that IQ, the freakish athleticism. That's all you can factor all that in, because that's talent. You get me? Like, it's obviously.
I'm listening.
Yes.
My ear has not been to the streets. I didn't know that the bag was footwork and dribbling. And if that's what you guys say the bag is, then we can keep I learned something new today. That's fine. I would love to thank you, Lotto Joe.
Do you still think LeBron? You still think LeBron has a deeper bag than Kyrie?
Absolutely not. Can we move along?
Oh my God! All right, we have a versus. We have Kyrie, Dame, and Steph. We're doing 3 players today. We're going to do the categories. You're going to give me a name out of Kyrie, Damian Lillard, or Steph Curry. Who you're taking for that category. We're going to go Mars, Shaq, Joe, Dell, Dub. 3 players, Kyrie, Dame, Steph, versus, we already know what it is. Starting with you, Mars. Kyrie Irving, Damian Lillard, or Steph Curry. Scoring ability.
Steph.
Jack.
Are we gonna clarify scoring ability?
Yeah, I'm confused as that as well.
Bro, what? We do this
scoring the
every
ball.
time.
So it's just
Never
We never
changed.
we never clarified. Just please answer the question, please.
Never
So this is
changed.
kind of like, because I see scoring ability and deeper bag on here, so I don't want to get those confused.
They're separate.
how is it?
It's hard to
separate,
say.
though?
Well, the
Because
scoring
they're two
ability is
different
how I
categories.
score.
That's
How do I score the ball?
That's for sure separate.
How?
So what is scoring
Deeper
ability?
bag is versatility. Scoring ability
What's
is
scoring
putting the
ability?
ball. In
So what is deeper?
putting the ball in the bucket? That's what it is. Get
So
the ball
now-
into the rim.
So that's how much? That's basically how much? How many times you put the ball in the bucket? That's what you just said.
Volume, pretty much.
Volume. That's
Sure.
scoring ability.
And deeper bag is scoring versatility.
I think it should just be scoring then, not scoring ability.
I
The
agree.
Oh, so
ability-
how about whatever you pick for scoring ability and scoring, you just pick the same person? How about that? So it won't be no confusion from you guys.
But all right. So here's the thing. I'm gonna try to. Okay, scoring ability. I feel like it's just who puts the ball in the hoop more. Obviously, deeper bag. I feel like we've done a good job at clarifying that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, your version, yeah,
Ability-
we did an amazing job.
ability is
we never got
literally your
around to my version.
It's literally your ability
To score. Thank you,
the
Dub.
basketball.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who thought
Yes.
Dub was going to clear the air here?
Right.
So it's a deeper bag.
Huh?
No.
where's
Dub,
Laurent?
you
It is
were
a
doing so
deeper
well.
It's a deeper bag, bro.
Where's
Ability to
Laurent?
score. That
Where's
means you
Giro?
have more
Okay,
go ahead,
it's
bro.
the ability to score the rock. That's it, Shaq.
Yeah.
Steph, Dame, or Kyrie, Dame, or Steph?
Steph.
Joe,
Steph.
Dell,
Kyrie.
Dub.
Kyrie.
Playmaking.
We're not gonna
Steph.
talk about it.
Bro, we
Well,
don't talk about anything until after this. You are killing me. I already
But
have
that,
64 cuts coming.
Can we
so-
have a scoring? Can we have a scoring though?
Oh my
Because I have a
goodness.
different thing for
Stop.
scoring.
Yes, you think Steph's the best scorer, but you give Kyrie scoring ability. We
No, I
understand.
think Dame's the best scorer.
Okay,
Stop.
then you're wrong. Okay.
Mars, playmaking.
Steph.
War machine hot today.
He's very hot.
Damn on fire. Ooh.
Because it's right there. It's simple. It says what it is.
Jack.
That's a bag.
Playmaking.
Yep.
Yeah. So much goes into that. I'll take Dame.
Joe.
I got Steph.
Dell.
I'll go Dame as well.
Dub.
Steph.
Defense.
Steph.
Dame.
Steph.
Dell.
Dell.
Kyrie.
Dame.
3-point shot.
Steph.
Jack, are you serious?
I thought I was after Dub.
What?
I'm last.
Steph.
Steph. Steph.
Steph.
Mid-range.
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
I'm gonna go Kyrie.
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 Finishing.
Steph.
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
I think it's easily Kyrie.
Like we just got off the bag topic, and that's
Kyrie.
like a headliner.
Go ahead, Dub.
Kyrie.
Handles.
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Kyrie by a mile.
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Athleticism.
Kyrie.
Dame.
Kyrie.
I'll go Kyrie.
Wow. Damian Lillard.
Clutch gene.
Kyrie.
Dame, yeah, you're right.
Dame.
Dame, for sure.
Dame.
Dame Dollar.
Deeper bag.
Kyrie.
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 Most feared by their peers.
Steph.
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 Damian Lillard.
Dame. I thought I was gonna be the only one to say it.
Nah, it's for sure Dame. It's kind of gross how Dame it is.
Better overall player.
Steph.
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 I'm not gonna lie. Someone mentioned this. It might have been in the Discord, and they were talking about when are we gonna have the conversation of better overall player between Kyrie and Steph. And I don't know. I'm kind of here for it.
No,
I'm here for Dame before Kyrie for better overall.
it's kind of gross. You said Dame, Shaq, but I won't get into that on this show. That'll be an extra hour. But it's kind of like
I am here for it.
okay. No, you don't. I don't. Stop, please. It's kind of like when Shaq was asking the question, which I hated the question he just asked Lotto. He was asking like, who's a better overall talent between Kyrie and all this yada yada yada, just because of the back stuff. Like we hardly name Steph and a lot of those things, but we all could just say his impact and whatever he is makes him like he's the overall better player. So when Shaq was arguing just now, just saying about Steph, how is the back deeper and he's not a better player? It's stuff like this when you single it out like this, but you still just said Steph is better. And you didn't say Steph had the deeper bag. You get it? Like just now you said Kyrie had the deeper bag, Shaq, but then you said Steph is better. But then you argued that when Lotto said Kyrie had a deeper bag than Braun, you're asking how if he's not better than him.
That was pertaining to that situation. I think LeBron has a deeper bag than Steph as well.
Do you
And
really?
he's a better player than both of them. Yeah, I really do.
Oh, okay.
I don't care. The point that you're trying to make is such a mute point, and we can get.
It's not a mute point at all.
That's not a mute point.
Yeah, I want to. Of course, Lotto Joe. I know you don't think it is. And pertaining, and let's get back to Dame being the most feared by his peers. Why?
Well, I just think Dame put fear in people's heart. Like I just like people look at Steph as like, oh, fun, loosey goosey, but Dame like. I just think Dame put more fear in people's heart than Steph. That's the reason. But that's not the conversation I said you didn't want to have. You said you want to have a conversation saying overall that
we
Dame
can get to that.
is better.
I want to have this
Steph.
conversation first.
So this obviously it wasn't a category, but I think Dame, if you're talking about killer instinct, I think is head and shoulders above.
We had clutch gene.
He's
We
more
gave it to Dame.
intimidating. He's more intimidating than Steph. Curry.
Right.
That's why.
I don't know.
Based
man.
off
That
of
thing's
what?
so.
Because of how he
Based off
looks
of
or
what?
what?
It just based
Yeah,
off
like,
of
he
based
just
off
walks
of
in
this
macho
is a
approach,
whole.
Because how he
shoulders.
approaches, because how he
Let's
approaches
Tattoos?
clarify
games.
something.
What
Let's
is it?
clarify something right now. This right here, this question right here is all opinions right now. All you guys are saying
Yeah.
opinions. There's no facts or nothing that we could sit here and say, oh, he's more feared by this guy. There's no facts. The probably closest person to this is Shaq and Dell. So based off of what I've seen and the aura that I get given from Damian Lillard and Stephen Curry, I believe that most people fear Damian Lillard just because of the way I look, the way the body language and everything. I just think more people will be afraid of Damian Lillard than Stephen Curry.
Do you see how teams guard Steph? Is that not terrified of him?
Yeah.
Well, bro, it's
They're
like
face
this.
guarding him at half court. If that's not fear, I don't know what fear is.
No, it's not that. That happened last year when it was literally Steph went.
They did it. Milwaukee did it against them 3 days ago.
It was the only scoring option when Stephen Curry was the only scoring option. So of course, when he is the only scoring option, that's the attention that's going to be brought on him. If Damian Lillard
just did it.
If Damian Lillard is in that same exact situation, the same thing is going to happen to him. The same exact thing.
I mean,
Portland, they can't do that because there's scoring options on that team. So you had Melo, you had CJ McCollum, you had guys that were scoring threats. On the Golden State Warriors, bro, a lot of it is dependent on Stephen Curry. So that's why they play defense like that. It has nothing to do with fear.
They just did it. They literally Milwaukee just did it 3 days ago. And
I said it has everything to do with the scheme. It has nothing to do with how much.
But you said it was because there was no options. Klay just dropped 40 and Jordan Poole had like 30 in that game because they were refusing to let go of Steph. He had 8 points because they wouldn't let him shoot.
Klay Thompson Klay Thompson right now? Is Klay Thompson still the same Klay Thompson?
I mean,
right
are you leaving Klay Thompson open?
Is Klay Thompson still Klay Thompson right now? No, answer me. Answer my question.
That's a great question, Mars.
Answer my question first.
His name Klay Thompson. What do you want me to say? His name
is Klay Thompson still Klay Thompson right now?
His name is Klay Thompson.
He's not. He's not the same caliber of Klay Thompson.
So you're leaving Klay Thompson open? Yes.
I would be fine with leaving Klay Thompson more open now than I did back in the day because I don't feel as if Klay Thompson is not there yet.
But there's a reason you're not a coach.
Okay, well, real quick, I wanted to.
I love Morris.
I wanted to add this into it. Like it goes to what
shouldn't.
Right.
It goes to what Mars was saying to like how they play defense on Steph Curry. In the 2019 NBA Finals, they were playing a box and one on him. That's college stuff. That's stuff you don't do in the NBA. Like, that's insane.
So wait. Hold on. Let's clarify this. It says most feared by peers.
Yeah.
So what you guys are talking about is something that a coach is saying, or something the coach is telling them to do.
Well,
so that's not being feared by the peers. That's being feared by the coaching.
Well, usually when, players second, like they
Touche, Dub.
Wait, but usually players second coaches' opinions. You get me? LeBron James, he's always gonna like if he wants to do something, he's gonna do it. Do you get me? They have to agree upon.
LeBron James is one of the only people that has the ability to do that because he has stain like that.
Yeah, but I think Kawhi Leonard is like he's one of the stars in the NBA. He has a say. You get me?
No, a lot of the stars in the NBA does, but what you're talking about is a whole coaching defensive scheme that they're putting in. Has nothing to do with the peers and the players being afraid of them. If you want to say coaching bars, okay, cool, that's great. I got you. I feel you on that. But this is a peers debate. This isn't a coaching debate.
I've seen a lot of players say that Steph's an alien. I think
from what I know, Kyrie and Dame.
Yeah, they do.
I don't. But Steph is
it's a different level when they're talking about Steph.
As a hooper, because I like fear by peers. Like if I had to choose one to play 1-on-1 against, I see Dale in Dub's point.
So
I feel like Dame's trying to take your soul, and Steph is kind of like, I know what you're about to do. You're about to get this off, but I feel like Dame is more of like a humbling experience. Like he's gonna sun you. So if we're looking at it from that
moment. Go ahead, Shaq. I'll do it.
No. You got it.
I just text Slim and asked him. He says Steph, but Dame is right behind him, 1 and 2.
I'm not mad at that.
Yo, can't
argue that. You can't argue that.
No, tell Kevin Durant I said hello. Would love to have him on the show. It's a few things I need to talk
tell him
about.
There's an open slot right now. Send him the link.
Shaq already understand why he knows. We had a conversation the other day. He knows.
No, for sure.
I wanna ask about Clutch Gene and why most of you guys said Dame. I just want to ask.
I mean,
and who did you say, Kyrie?
Yeah, I said Kyrie.
Well, I think that's easily Dame too, though. Like I just in the playoffs and Dame time, like what he did. Was it last year in the bubble when he was in the bubble? Like just all that shots he was making, like Denver, like it was. It's real. Dame time is
Mars,
real, basically.
I had Kyrie, and my reason was because outside of the first round, Dame has never showed up in his life.
I mean,
What do you
you could
mean?
say that. I
In
mean,
the
that's,
playoffs,
I mean,
Dame's all his best series have been in the first round, and he's been terrible outside the first round every year.
who is he playing? Mars, who is he playing? Let's put some
You,
context around
you
it.
got 2019, he made the conference finals. He sent Paul George and Russ home in the first round. We all remember that. Then he got
Mhm.
carried by CJ against Denver in the second round, and they won. Then the Western Conference finals came against the Warriors with no KD. And I think he shot below 40%, and Steph averaged
I mean,
36 on
but
him.
with or without KD, I still feel like that's a formidable.
Yeah, they were up going into like 3 of the first fourth quarters, but we'll let that go.
That's facts.
Dame shot below 40%
Who else?
in
Who else
that
got
series.
zapped by the Warriors and the Cavs during that whole little span? I mean, we
Zapped
can't.
is
We
what-
can't.
Yeah,
we can't,
everyone. But
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
it's just like
Da-
okay,
Dame,
we can.
yeah, that's
we can
just 1
nitpick
year.
that, but
Yeah, that's just 1
okay.
year. And then you got
Got you.
2018. He lost to the Pelicans, and I think he shot below 40% again. Then you got 2017. Pretty sure he shot below 40% in the playoffs that year as well. Then you got 2016. 2015. I think.
So
was
is
the,
Clutch Gene off of clutch moments
Yeah.
or off of games
The-
that you
is
should
the
have
pl-
won
is the playoffs
and,
not
and didn't?
every game in the playoffs is a big game, right?
I mean,
Or-
Kyrie in the playoffs. Let's look at Kyrie's playoff run. He played with the greatest player of all time. Same with
So,
Steph.
And he
so
showed
Mars,
up.
are
He
you
showed
going
up.
with
Players.
Mars? Are you going with Kyrie because the shot he hit against the Warriors?
It's not just the shot. It's about in the biggest moments, I trust Kyrie to show up more than I trust Dame. In a regular season, in terms of hitting one shot to win a game, I'll take Dame.
How many moments
In
have
the
you seen
playoffs,
with
I'm
that
not-
with Kyrie?
I'm
though?
not
Exactly.
with this at all.
Exactly.
I'm not with this.
I
Yeah,
mean, he didn't have
I've
a
I'm
good
not
seen
rocking
playoff
with
Kyrie
this.
against
I've
I'm
seen
not
Boston.
rocking with
Kyrie have
this.
more big moments in the playoffs.
I'm not
than I've
rocking
seen
with
Dame.
this.
Because he
In my
has
opinion.
Yeah,
LeBron James next to him. That's
he
why I
has
get what you're saying, but that you have to know that he had
You know how
LeBron.
you're on a big three. What else is there
Like,
to talk about? You're on a big three. Mars, are we just negating that? Because it's the same thing you guys tried with James Harden. It's the same BS crap.
What am I
With the
trying?
Warriors, Steph is all of this. No, I'm saying Steph is this amazing player in the playoffs and all of these runs. Yeah, with
Never
KD,
say
Draymond,
craziness.
and Klay.
I don't do the what's the name, but both of them, Kyrie is for sure clutch. Kyrie OD'd. His numbers is OD'd in that 3-1 comeback and all that stuff.
Mhm.
But at the last shot, you want to play it with the ball. If you go with Steph, Kyrie, or Dame, I think
Yeah,
most of
that's-
them is gonna pick Dame.
Dang,
I
yeah,
think-
dang.
I would.
think mo-
but is what it is.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't pick Dame just because of the playoff success?
Considering if I'm looking at it, the chances of Dame making a shot in the playoffs are lower than both of them.
But
Okay,
Kyrie,
I feel like defenses are focused in on Damian Lillard a lot more than Kyrie Irving, given the teams that they play for. Would
But
you
I
say that
also-
that's true or not?
Yeah, I'd say that's true.
Well, let's just
Yeah, I'd say that's true.
So right then and there, if I'm Damian Lillard in a team that I play for, I don't have as good enough players as the other guys, whether it's loyalty, whether it's management, whatever it may be. But Kyrie has not. Show me the Kyrie playoff success since LeBron James. Show me that playoff success.
He went, well, if you want to, last year he got hurt and then he went with Boston and they lost to Milwaukee.
Okay.
So he's had what, 2 little runs.
Okay,
So
okay. and
there's
Dame,
not a
he
lot
Let
lost
me
to
ask you a
Milwaukee.
question though, Mars.
Yeah,
Let
but
me
why
ask
does
you a
what he does with
question
LeBron not count? Like, that doesn't make sense.
It
No,
does.
it does
wouldn't-
count.
It
It
but
does
put
count.
some
but-
context around it.
But
Bend
people
it a
call
little
it-
bit.
Exactly.
Context.
Let me
bend it
ask you
just
one
a-
question.
Yeah, but people were calling AD the best big man in the league and he played with LeBron and they called him because
I
of what he
didn't-
was doing with LeBron.
But
Well,
I
Mars,
didn't
quick
agree with it,
question
but that was the
before that.
argument.
Mars, quick question. Why are you not negating Kyrie Boston run? Why are you looking at that as a positive? They were up 2-0.
I'm
and
not looking
lost
at it as a
4-2.
positive. I'm not saying Kyrie's never underperformed. I'm not saying all of them have had moments where they've underperformed. I'm saying I've seen Dame underperform more than I've seen Kyrie and Steph underperform.
but that's
I mean, because
you
he goes to
gave
the
more
playoffs every
opportunity.
single year.
It's not even that. Yeah, it's that, Shaq.
I'm
He's
in
been
the
to
playoffs every
more than
single year. I'm
Kyrie.
bound to have
Yeah.
more. I'm going up against the Warriors and Juggernauts. What do you want me to do?
It's
I'm
every
going to the
ti-
playoffs
every time he
single
gets
year.
out of every time he gets out of the first round, his percentages plummet. It's not like
That's fair.
not the-
They're
Mars,
focusing
a
on me.
little bit of a hit. He got
Mars,
terrible.
any of them series he lost, right? Which one you had them favorite?
I'll go through every
win.
series. I'll go through every series.
in Mars. I mean, it's just.
Don't tell me the
Like, here's
numbers.
the-
Just tell me which one you had them favorite to win.
I'm gonna
in
go through every team. he
Mars,
played.
Mars, it's kind of this is a tough one. This is a tough one because it's a tough one, Mars. We're heading into the playoffs in EuroLeague soon, and I promise you, I'm probably gonna get off because they're focusing elsewhere. That's what you do in the playoffs. You focus in on the guys that you take away their strengths, and that
Teams
leaves Andre
focus on-
Iguodala to win Finals MVPs.
Teams focus on Steph. He still doesn't shoot below 40% in playoff series.
Look who's on his team.
Before
Mars.
KD, it was different.
Even without
before
KD,
Klay and
look at the team.
Before Klay and Draymond, he was doing it. 2013, he was showing up.
How many years? How many years?
He made it 2013. He got to the second round, Game 7. He made it in 2014.
He lost against the Spurs.
Did he?
Yeah.
In 2014, who they lost in 2014?
Let me check. I could check.
No, you didn't tell me the Dame thing.
Oh, yeah,
Dame come back from 3-1 against the Houston Rockets.
That's insane.
And then he had a game winner on
that,
James
they
Harden.
won that series in 6. It went 3-1. They were 2-1 down.
Mars, I'm just letting you know.
Round, he played well.
Mars, we're hell bent on packing you up on this right now. Just
and that's cool. And I will argue this Dame take. He lost.
I just want to know which one you had him favorite. Dame.
All right, cool. So he lost to the Spurs champions in 2014. I'm not gonna hold that against him. He played terribly, but I'm not gonna hold it against him. 2015, he lost to Memphis. Okay. Then
Memphis, what round?
Round one.
2016,
he beat the Clippers in round 1. Then he lost to the Warriors 4-1. Steph was hurt in that series, so just remember that Steph got hurt in that series.
Steph came back that series when they lost 4-1 and had 40 in overtime. And then yelled to the crowd, "I'm back."
And I'm pretty sure Steph played 2 games in that series. They lost in 5.
It don't matter.
Okay. 2017, he lost to the Warriors. Cool. 2018, he lost to the Pelicans. I think you'd expect him to beat the Pelicans, but okay. Then he sent Russ home.
2018 Pelicans.
I think that was
Drew Holiday, Anthony Davis, right?
Yeah, and that was the year. That was the year Dame shot 35% from the field.
They should have won that one. They should.
And he got swept. It's not like he lost in 6. He got swept.
Yeah, that one. I'll give you that one for sure.
Okay. Then he beat OKC in 2019. He was great in that series. Then he beat Denver in the semifinals that year, but he was terrible. And then the conference finals came. He got swept. He was terrible again. Then 2020. He lost to the Lakers 4-1. He was terrible, but he got hurt, so I'll give him a pass on that one. And then he was great and he was great last year against Denver. So every series he's lost, he was terrible. He made
it was terrible, like shooting under 40.
How do you think teams lose?
What do you mean? How do I think teams?
What do you think defenses are thinking when they go out and we're about to play the Portland Trail Blazers? Who are we guarding? Who are we stopping? Do you think that everybody
the main guy in the scouting report is going to be Damian Lillard? That's the same for every superstar.
Who's going to be the second main guy on the scouting report?
CJ McCollum.
It's going to be Damian Lillard, and he's going to be the third one as well. That's why when you say CJ is carrying Dame some series, CJ, you have to perform too, given the opportunity. But if you focus in on CJ, it'll be a long night for him too. Any player that you focus on. Why you think Kyrie? Never mind. I'm not about to get nasty.
Mars, I'll just ask you this real quick. Who has like more big shots and big moments in the playoffs? Damian Lillard or Kyrie Irving? More.
Dame's made, what is it, 2 or 3
Dame has
winning
Dame
buzzer
has
beaters.
Dame has more.
Yeah, he's made 2 series winning buzzer beaters. I remember that, Houston and OKC in the first round, but yeah, Houston and OKC.
So it's a clutch argument. So that's what I'm saying. Like me,
but then what does
all that other stuff?
The bigger the moment is, the further you go in the playoffs. The moments get bigger, the further you go.
Yeah, but those two teams were good teams.
Kyrie went to the finals and showed up. Dame went to the conference finals and was terrible.
What do you think Dame?
Did Dame have LeBron James?
Yeah. What do you think Dame and LeBron?
Did he have a big?
But then
so we can just stop now because it's the same thing you guys do with
argument for Steph over Dame, because Steph was the main superstar on his team. And I'll say Steph has showed up in the playoffs more than Dame.
Look at Steph's teams. Look at Steph's opportunities.
In 2013, who did Steph have?
Tell me. Hey, Mars, are you leaving Klay Thompson open?
In 2013, Klay, who wasn't.
Are you leaving Klay Thompson over ever in the history of any playoff series?
You're not ever.
No,
ever.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving CJ McCollum open. He can hit shots. But he's not on the same level as Klay. I'm not saying he's on the same level as Klay before you try.
CJ's getting helped off of. I'm telling you that. He's
1,000%.
Okay, and I could use the same argument and say CJ's a better shot creator than Klay.
What does that have to do with creating a shot and leaving it open for a shot?
Because if we're going to look at the help Steph had, he was the only guy who could create shots on his team.
Mars, this is what you're doing. You're context
2013 with David Lee and all that team.
David Lee got hurt in 2014.
Mars. But you
said
2013 and 14 because Shaq was going to use the Klay and Draymond argument,
but I'm not using any argument. I just
you said look at the teams you had.
Yes, because you're contexting an entire clutch gene around who was on their team. Like just because this player had a better team and he went further in the playoffs, he's more clutch than this player because he had better opportunity because he has play. But that's essentially.
I'm looking at how he played, and you're saying James didn't have help, so he's more likely to play bad.
Not more. It's just easier. It's easier to
that's
focus
cool.
in on.
But when you're a superstar, that's what's gonna happen. People said Giannis didn't show up in the playoffs, but he was the only superstar on his team. But of course we're gonna hold that against them.
But that was a terrible narrative that people pointed out.
Yeah, but people are gonna hold that. When you're a superstar, people are gonna hold that against you. That's what we got to do.
It's a terrible narrative because Giannis, it was just the defensive capabilities. Like Giannis, they looked in to block out his strength and made him more of a jump shooter. That's not him showing up because he's still the aggressive player that he always was. It's just the fact that defenses is just playing it very well against him. You can't sit here and expect a guy to show out if the defense is taking away all of his strengths. He has ways to go, but he's still the aggressive player no matter what.
Let's move on.
Well, I never said Dame wasn't aggressive, but okay.
Moving on, we're gonna get into some current news. Shout out to Trent and Static Mar for re-upping on the subs. Thank y'all for the continued support. Let's talk about LeBron James becoming the first player ever to reach 10,000 points, 10,000 assists, 10,000 boards. Got 30,000 points to be specific. Thoughts?
That's goated. Yeah, that's goated. There's nothing left to say about that. That's so fire, man. He really got a triple-double in life. That's so dope. I seen that. I'm like, God damn, Bron. Yeah, that's tough. That's for sure tough.
It's a testament to his game. It's a testament to how he's played his whole career and how his body is able to, keep up with the times. You get me?
Yeah, that was tough for sure.
Paul Pierce.
And shout out Sammy from IG. He's always sending me fun LeBron James stuff. He says he hates Dale, JD, and no, Dale, Dub, and Ron.
He hates
why? Did he say why?
Yeah, he said why, but I'd rather keep that private.
Okay.
Send it to me. I would like to know.
You want the whole thread?
I would love it. I love seeing hate messages. It's fun.
Okay, you just lined yourself up, Dub. That was a bad idea. Paul Pierce claims he would win 5 rings if he had James Harden's teammates.
He had KG and Ray Allen and 1-1.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're not gonna do that though.
Like, no, there's obviously context behind it.
Yeah,
like,
come on, Paul Pierce, come on.
Did he have come on? He had KG.
Paul Pierce is not winning a championship on any of those teams that James Harden is alluded to. Not one of them. Not one.
Paul Pierce is winning
roster?
He's winning a championship with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. Paul Pierce in his prime. He is.
That's facts.
That's one.
Oh, no, that's not.
But are we assuming that no one gets hurt in that?
Nah,
because we always have to do that.
Kyrie got hurt.
Oh, of course.
Well, if that's what we're doing,
but
then
those are his
2018 as well.
Those are his teammates, is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But then I want a healthy Warriors too. If they're healthy, then I want a healthy Warriors.
Yeah, that's what I'm
James Harden, Kyrie, and KD would have won last year.
I'm not saying they would have won it that year. I'm just saying he would have won a championship.
He would have won it.
He wins in OKC.
No, he would have demanded a trade.
Well,
who would have? Paul Pierce? Never.
Yeah.
Let me see.
That Kyrie guy's difficult to play with.
I don't know if he wins with Russ.
I think he works better off the board than James Harden, so it might work.
I don't know.
James
I don't know.
The craziest part is I watched
2012.
I watched Paul Pierce.
Okay.
Not the Houston.
And I felt like I used to feel like he was like that, and now I just don't feel like I I was duped.
No. Paul Pierce like that. He's for sure like that, Shaq. We're not good.
Let's move along.
So Paul Pierce is whack.
Thank you. I never said he was whack. I said I lived through his era, Paul Pierce, and I mean, who are we comparing him to?
He got Kobe out of here in the chip.
He did, man. 6 games.
So does that mean he's better than Kobe?
No, but you saying you thinking like he ain't do nothing.
He had a big 3 as well. So like, why are you saying that?
He wasn't the best player in that series.
You said what?
KG. He wasn't the best player in that series. It was KG.
And he had a raging Rajon Rondo who was playing out of his mind as well. Right? You got to give Rondo his credit at some point. He had a really good roster. I don't care though. I don't care. But you guys can sit here when I say things like Paul Pierce is some mid. You guys, Shaq's not a historian and he doesn't care about the older guys in the league. And Larry Bird.
I don't consider him an older guy, though.
Okay,
He's not. He's not an older guy. He's not.
Paul Pierce.
Was Paul Pierce a better talent than Tracy McGrady? Let's get into the nitty gritty.
No,
hell no.
No.
So T-Mac would have stayed healthy. Is he better than Paul Pierce?
Yeah.
Is Carmelo Anthony better than Paul Pierce?
No, that's tough though. That's tough. That's tough.
No, it's not tough. It's a yes.
I'm just asking questions at this point.
That's tough.
Is Paul George better than Paul Pierce? Is Kawhi Leonard better than Paul Pierce? Let's just start asking tough questions.
Kawhi's better than Paul Pierce.
But Shaq, what? So you naming the or
I just feel like the more and more years that play off in the NBA, like the more and more years that get under the NBA belt, the further and further Paul Pierce goes down. That's all that I'm saying.
That's
the more players that come along. That's not with everyone. Some players are timeless.
Yeah, but we're not putting him
like
in
for
the
you,
timeless
Carmelo
list.
Anthony for you is timeless. Correct or no?
I don't think Melo is timeless. No. Timeless is KD, Braun, Mike Jordan.
Kobe. Oh, that's your timeless. That's
Kobe.
Fair.
Steph.
I'm just talking about players that stick with you, not the all-time greats. Players that just stick with you, like Allen Iverson. Like I don't think Paul Pierce sticks with people either. Yeah. I feel like Carmelo Anthony does before Paul Pierce, and I think Carmelo's game is better than Paul Pierce.
I feel like Paul Pierce
and
dug his own grave,
game.
though. I feel like Paul Pierce dug his own grave
with the strippers.
I mean, yeah, you could say that, but like
I thought it revived him.
All the hating on Braun, all that, like it built a bad narrative around Paul Pierce. But I think Paul Pierce was like that back in the day, man. He really was.
He was like that, but I mean, I'm with Shaq on this one, bro. I mean, if you gave Melo or T-Mac, Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, Rondo, and it's like, yo, just go ahead and do you, like, just score, be the scorer that you are. I think they could do the same exact thing as Paul Pierce.
All right, Steph, Dre, and Klay played together for the first time in 1,005 days in their win over the Wizards.
It's about time.
Karl Anthony Towns, Steph Curry, and Trae Young all scored at least 45 points.
Just stop after the first name. Stop after the first name.
Karl Anthony Towns dropped in 60, Steph Curry 47, Trae Young 46. This is the first day in NBA history there's been a 45-point score in 3 different games.
When Paul Pierce asked if he had 32 in the third, and he repeated it, all I imagined was you saying it. I was crying. I was like, Kat, this is why Dub hates you. You did not have to ask this lady twice while she's talking and trying to get her question off. I had 32 points in the third? Damn, but I mean, 32 points in one quarter is insane, first off. I think it's the best performance of the year, to be honest. I feel like it meant the most, besides maybe Bron's 50.
Karl Anthony Towns? Yo, stop.
Like in a single, as far as volume points, I really
meant the most though. Meant to most, like in what? Like,
I mean, it meant the most. Like they weren't up 30 and he wasn't stat padding.
Oh, okay. How much were they up?
I mean, it was
25?
probably 7, 8, 9. No, it was a close game.
So your team is so trash that even when you get scored 60 points, you're still only winning by 7 points. I'm off this,
Dub.
bro.
I have a very bad team. It's like when I carry you guys up here. I have a very bad team.
Shut up. Shut up.
Outside of Dale. I would never put that on Dale. But yes, Cat.
Looks like I'm not editing
Shaq,
anymore.
Shaq,
see how far players choice.
Shaq, that was amazing, bro. I love that you said all of that. That's like,
and then I get one of these off, and JD's ready to quit.
That's bad funny.
No cap. No cap. I'm gonna take the bias. Out of it. Karl Anthony Towns scoring 60 was good, man. I liked it.
Nah, that was dope. Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, 16 boards too, bro.
Yeah, he did good. He's talented. I never said he wasn't.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's not up here, but we have to talk
He's
about
still a loser.
Yes, he is.
We have to talk about Kyrie's 60 last night also.
This is why Shaq said Shaq is going to start with the word stat pattern, so let him go first.
I don't have anything to say about this, Kyrie. You put on a hell of a performance. I feel like him and KD are both just taking turns going out there and say, you score 50 tonight, I score 50 tonight. They're doing this on purpose. I can't hate. They have the ability to do this. They still have to put the ball in the basket. And why not get 60 on a team when you're up 30? I mean, just don't get injured. That's really my whole thing. Because I want to see a fair fight in the playoffs. That's all. But Kyrie was in his bag.
When I watched the highlights that Ron sent last night, you just see the skill gap from Kyrie Irving to the best
to the rest
player
of the world
on that Magic team.
No, to the rest of the world. Unvaccinated Kyrie is ridiculous.
He's ridiculous. I'm not going to take anything against him, but the skill gap from the best player on that Magic team to Kyrie Irving was insane.
I think everybody just got worse because they took the vaccine.
Who cares?
Oh my God!
Who cares
so
if the
Kyrie's
skill
not
Wait, who
handicapped
cares?
at all.
KD took it.
Maybe he was onto something.
Wait,
KD and Braun took it.
Who cares?
I
if
know,
the
but every
skill gap
time-
was deep?
Every time Kyrie like charges up to get those 60 points, I look over at KD and he looks like he got a breath because of the vaccine. He only has 15 points. So.
I think he looks happy. Like he'd be like a kid he's like Dub in the stands at the Sixers game.
I will say
that
that
was
Dub was
fire.
happy in the stands.
You see me?
I will say that KD does look genuinely happy for Kyrie. I feel like their relationship is like really like those one of a kind relationships where they really thrive off each other's toxicity, and they don't feel like it's toxic.
Oh, how is it
They look
toxic?
at us like we're toxic.
No, how is it toxic?
I don't know. They probably talk about weird things in the group chat.
But with those two players, though,
It's a group chat, and it's only them two in their other phones, and
with
so they
those
never
two-
miss a message.
Yo, KD, the Earth is flat.
Oh my God! You know what's crazy though? I don't want to get. Let me just say this: people got crazy on Kyrie for saying that, but they always never just listen to the first thing he says to like how JD said it. Like people really believe he really meant that and ran with it. And I would always laugh at that whole interview. The man said, I could say something like the earth is flat and the world would go crazy. And they're like, oh my, he said the earth is flat. All right, like that's how much power they have. And it's the craziest thing. Like LeBron could tweet something just now and it would like just blow
You could
up.
post a
like,
clip of Jason Williams saying Kobe might not even be a top 5 player.
oh,
in the league.
if
Oh,
Braun
that's
did that,
crazy.
oh my God. Wow.
Wow. That's the take that made me really sick. That one was OD, bro.
I mean, everybody walked it back. Even when I seen Chilltown walk it back on TikTok, I was slightly disappointed.
He walked it back.
Not
He
gonna
didn't
lie.
walk it back.
Yeah, he walked it back.
He didn't walk it back.
Walked it back.
No, he didn't.
It was a walk back.
He said that he still stood by the statement that.
So
it's
why
not-
even address it?
Because he was saying it's not crazy. He was just providing further
He walked
context
it
beyond
back.
the clip.
Nah,
he didn't walk
No,
anything
he
back.
walked it back.
He
bro.
should have walked it
Go
back. He
watch the
should've-
clip. He said, I still stand by the statement that saying that he might not be a top 5 player to put the jersey on is not a crazy statement. But he said, I still disagree with his opinion on it. But it doesn't mean that it's like the craziest thing that he's ever heard. But anyway.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't.
It's still crazy.
I mean, it's still a wild take, regardless.
It was an amazing take. Thank you, Jay Will. The NBA fined the Nets for allowing Kyrie in the locker room.
I mean,
And he was like, "Come in, bro."
Oh yeah, who cares?
Come on.
yeah.
It is what it is.
Doesn't matter. We're
Yeah.
building championship culture around here.
Yeah, they about to go on a little crazy run. Katie and Kyrie, bro, they over here getting in their bag. They mad that James Harden left them. They're like, yo, they about to get in their bag real quick, and we're gonna see what they're gonna do in the playoffs.
KD called the state mandate ridiculous, and he doesn't understand it at all.
I don't get it either, to be honest.
I don't either.
It's simple rules and laws that you need to abide by.
You say
Yeah.
simple, but I don't know that it's that simple.
But it just
Shaq, you understand the rule?
Yeah, I understand. If you work for this city, then
Mhm.
you have to be vaccinated, correct?
Okay. And just
So why can he
just-
go watch games in the arena, but he gets fined for going in the locker room?
Good question.
or why can't other
feel like-
why can't other unvaxxed players on other teams play, but he can't play in his home.
I mean, guys, we're in a pandemic that's bigger than basketball, so we're all trying to figure this out. We've done this 100 times over. Can we please move along? We don't have to sit up here and argue the nuances of trying to save lives. Let's move it along.
Well, you try to downplay it your damn self, talking about it's so simple. He should just do it. But when you were the first person,
everybody should just follow the rules. How about that? Wherever the rules are in your city. Because you follow the rules every other time when it's time to get a check. So let's follow the rules here.
If that's the point, how is that not crazy that he's still allowed to be in the
right?
stadium?
How is it protected?
It could
keep him out.
It could be crazy.
Right. If they keep them out, right.
They don't.
Okay, I'll agree there. But they do not.
Why don't they, JD?
That's why
we don't know.
That's the thing.
So then you guys should go do more research. You guys
are you guys
figure it out.
It
clearly
questions on why Kyrie can't play. It's the same thing.
Do you want to break this down for them?
Bro, I thought I broke it down already. It's the state mandate.
No, we know.
We get that.
No one's arguing that.
No one's arguing that. We're wondering why they said it's for the safety of the people. I don't want to go back in another pandemic. His exact words of Kyrie needs to be vaccinated because he can't be around people because it's the safety of the city. We don't want to go back. Yada yada. Okay, fine. We get it. He stayed away as long as he can. But now you lift that people that's not vaccinated can come and watch the people that are vaccinated. The people that's not playing in the state can come into the state and play. If you say Kyrie,
it's politics, bro. It's just politics.
Yes, thank you, Dub.
Bro.
Thank you.
It's the way this world works, bro.
That's what we're saying, though, low key. We just don't understand.
So we all agree with what KD said, basically.
I agree with it. Yes, I agree. But
okay.
I mean, you can understand that that's just the way that the state is just brought up, and just this, like, honestly, the stupidity of politics sometimes. Like, it is.
I don't want to say New York is brought up like that because that's just idiotic.
It's not New York. It's a government thing, bro.
All right, moving on. Giannis remains the favorite for.
It's New York. What are you talking about?
It's the government. It's just government policies. It's just annoying. It's too many ins and outs. It's just too much to get into. I don't feel
it's
like
New York. No.
Okay, Dale. It's New York. It's New York.
It's for sure. He was playing in Orlando with some policy. The government not in Orlando.
Go ahead, Dale.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Giannis
somebody in the.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, somebody in the chat is speaking French. Watch out, Mars.
Oui. Oui. Ça passe.
Giannis remains the favorite for defensive player of the year.
What's wrong with you?
As he should be.
Draymond's talking big game though.
If Draymond's
I've been going for
32
games, and I don't see anybody during that 32 game span that was playing defense. I said that is crazy.
Draymond's like, if Draymond was on that Celtics team with Paul George, KG, bro, he'd be the worst one out of all of them when it comes to talking mess.
I think it's hilarious because Draymond, let's say MVP candidate, right? Someone played as many games as Draymond and was putting up MVP numbers, but didn't play for the rest of the season until playoffs or damn near playoffs. Would he still have that same energy of like, this should be the MVP?
Well,
if he felt his impact was that big, I think he would.
I don't know. All right, let's get to top 20 most influential non-superstars.
Oh, nice. This is nice.
I can't wait for this.
Yeah, this is nice.
I've actually been waiting weeks to do this.
What do we consider not a superstar? Like all-stars count, or is it just role players?
Not first options. If you're the first option on the team, which is debatable, but we'll go one by one, and if you get vetoed, you get vetoed.
Shaq,
we'll rank them 1
you
through 20.
You can be a first option on a team and not be a superstar, though.
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, that's true. Actually a great one.
That's true.
No,
not first. Like I'm okay. Why can't we just have a normal show? Why do we have to do this every time?
What are you talking
about?
Wait,
no,
it's
he
not
listed
that hard. Just pick the player outside of Jimmy.
Option. He listed a first
okay.
option.
So if this is the most important non-superstar, or just the most important players that isn't the most important player from the team, so would you say that Jimmy Butler is the most important player on Miami Heat? Then we work from there.
Okay.
For every
team. I think I see where you're going with it now. Okay, I get you now. All right.
There's only one way to go.
Okay, I got you.
It's right there in front of us.
Yep. All
right. Go ahead, Shaq. Start with the most influential non-superstar.
Damn. Number one on the list out of all of
Number
them.
one.
Oh, it's not
I'm
all
not gonna
time.
be
It's just
nasty
in the
today.
league today. It's in the league
No,
today. It's
all
not
time, all time.
All time.
No.
Oh,
No. Right now,
What?
right now in this season, heading into the playoffs, the top 20 players that are important for a team to win it, to make a championship run.
Okay, that's fine as well.
Oh,
Bro, this
Okay.
the
You said
topic keeps
influential.
changing.
Yeah, I didn't know.
you said influential, Shaq. Is it important or influential?
Like for the, you said what?
Okay,
Is it
so
important or influential?
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go first.
is
I'm gonna
this
go first.
top 20 most impactful non-superstars then?
What does the doc say, Shaq?
It says influential, but influential
I
to
mean,
me
it's
means
in my brain.
on-court,
It's in my
off-court
brain,
stuff.
and when I type it out, I don't want to type out 4 sentences. So if you guys would shut the hell up and let me explain, we can move along. Everybody except Dale. KD's about to end the stream.
Right, they hate that. They hate that little stitch.
I'm just kidding. So I'll go first, and then we can just build around that. Is that okay, guys?
I'm good. Now JD doesn't
JD,
want to
is that
speak.
okay? You didn't even tell anybody to like and subscribe and cut on the notification.
Yo,
Yo,
Jay-
YouTube, please like and subscribe.
yo, I gotta go log on my phone and see JD's face right now because I can't see.
I think he
never
left.
can see
Did he
Jay's
leave?
face, so I don't know
Nah,
what's
never.
happening.
Just saying what the show is like without me.
Oh, it's not a good show. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's not good.
All right, so
we love
it's-
when you're here.
Is this top 20 most impactful non-superstars? But yes, go ahead and give me a player, and then we'll figure out what the title is.
All right. Like for me, I'll say number one would have to be Draymond Green. Out of everybody in the league, it's Draymond is very important. Probably the most important piece to the Golden State Warriors making a run. So
Okay.
Steph needs Draymond a lot.
Okay, makes sense.
See, now I want to argue, is Draymond Green a superstar? I feel like
Oh.
he kind of is.
No,
You-
no, he's not, he's
no.
not, he's
It's an
not.
important.
Nah, he's
piece.
not.
Like
But
not.
that's what I was gonna say about Jimmy Butler. But it's just like they got that cachet, but they're not. It's like, and I get
Role
what you're
players.
saying.
Yeah.
Role
Del-
play is gross.
Dell, second most impactful player. Whatever.
So now I got to think of a playoff team.
Ooh,
Chris Middleton.
Nice.
nice. That's actually a really good pick.
It's solid.
Dub.
Tyler Hero.
Okay. Mars.
That's it.
So if I say Anthony Davis, am I wrong?
Yes.
no.
So
What?
now I'm
What?
confused.
Oh.
He's not the first option, so I'm. Does that
That
count?
we
You're not
negated
wrong.
that first option a long time ago.
It's one of the main focal points of the team. He's a main focal point.
And he's a
So is
superstar.
Draymond- What's the superstar?
LeBron's
Anthony
the one
Davis
on that
is.
team. So you
No,
put
what makes someone a superstar?
And, you just know.
LeBron's the superstar on
basically.
that. LeBron's the leader of that team.
Anthony Davis is a superstar. I'm not gonna give you the definition of a superstar. Like Anthony Davis is he's a superstar.
But it isn't non-superstar guys. You just go like why would we be
Like,
talking
you
about
name-
third or
look.
fourth options?
But just look at the people we named.
Take the
Draymond,
leader off
Chris
the team.
Middleton.
Take the leader off the team and name the next best player. That's it. It's very simple.
So
In 80s. I ain't gonna
so
be
for
nasty.
Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan, who the hell we gonna pick?
Who
probably
is the
gonna
leader of the team?
I wouldn't pick either of them.
I would
Zach LaVine
I
is
would
now the
pick
leader of the
Lonzo. I would pick Lonzo Ball on that team.
and
Or
that's fair.
Vucevic.
And if you
And-
want to do that, you
exactly.
can do that. But you just picked Chris Middleton over Drew Holiday, and that's nasty.
No, it's not.
Whoa.
You know that's a little nasty.
I don't think that's nasty.
That's not. Chris was closing them. All right, man, we're not gonna go here.
Chris is Chris
not.
is for
We
sure
not.
number 2 on that team.
For sure.
He's number 2, but I look at Drew like you're very important to this team.
He
success.
is.
Three. Number 3.
Extremely
Nothing
important.
wrong with meddling.
Right. Mars.
He's
I
on the
like
podium.
Drew.
So I
Yo,
can't
I
say
like
AD.
Drew.
So is
Oh,
Paul
you
George a
can't.
super-
can.
is Paul George a superstar?
You can say Anthony Davis.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I put Anthony Davis up here for you, Mars.
Okay.
All right, good. Next person. This is just gross.
Joe.
Then I'll go Kyrie Irving. Well, I'm just going by what
I
the
know,
criteria.
I
is.
know.
Thank you.
no,
Thank you.
we-
And the
we
criteria
just-
is changing. Keep going.
Yep.
Next.
Mhm.
It's on Shaq.
Shaq hates that Kyrie pick.
I love that Kyrie
That's
pick.
a great
He's very
pick.
important to
I'm
their.
gonna change this title like 10 times.
Thank you. Please do.
I feel like James Harden. He would have to be behind Kyrie.
I'm gonna go with Chris Paul.
Damn it.
Solid. Whoa.
I feel like he's the leader of that team.
Yeah. Whoa.
You could pick Chris
I'm
Paul. or
going
Devin
with
Booker.
Chris Paul. Let's keep it rolling.
That's
Thank you for
fine.
keep changing the topic. The
I'll
leader
pick-
of that team.
I'll pick.
Is Devin Booker the leader of the team?
Devin Booker's their best player.
Yo,
Oh,
this
it's on
has
you, Dub.
changed so many times.
Thank you. It's on you, Dub.
Zach LaVine.
Devin Booker's the same player with or without CP3. It's funny how when he gets with CP3,
That's fine.
it's the reason he isn't in MVP contention. I don't know the reason.
That's fine as well.
Yeah,
Weren't you just arguing with me that Dame Lillard didn't have like the teammates like LeBron James to elevate him to wins to be like how Kyrie got further?
1,000%. But I said
Okay.
CP3 is the leader of that team. Is he not?
And I said Devin Booker's the best player. That's when you gave me that little spiel that you gave me about he's the same player with or without Chris Paul. He's
He
better.
is.
Okay, then all right, next.
So he should have led his men. He should have led his men to places that Damian Lillard went. Then, if that's the case,
Yeah.
come
He
on,
didn't have-
don't get me started with the.
He didn't have the type of plays.
Are we
Dame
about to
had
get into
get
the? Okay, you want to name the top 20 losers in the league since over the last 10 years?
We could start at 19 because Cat 1 is 1. Next, please.
Mars,
Klay.
Joe.
That's a great pick as well.
Jamal Murray.
Jack.
Can I put the Memphis Grizzlies bench?
No.
You want to put Bane
They're
up here?
They're important. They're important though. Let's see.
Ben was a
somebody
good
put
selection.
Did somebody put Bam already?
Nope.
Bam is a great pick as well.
Thank you.
Dell.
Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Dub.
I'm just reeling them off, bro.
Darius Garland.
Is he not the best player on the Cavs?
Yeah.
What
Then
thing
Evan
is,
Mobley.
too?
So how?
Evan Mobley then.
Okay.
Mars.
Rudy Gobert.
Nice.
Solid.
Yo,
Very
I love when
nice.
Dell gets in these modes, bro. He is vibing right now. Joe.
Ben Simmons.
Oh, nah, y'all doing good. they going crazy.
Shaq.
At 16, Jamal Murray, please.
He's already up there.
He's already up there.
10.
Damn.
Should be easy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is Lonzo Ball up there?
Nope. Dell.
You guys pick multiple players.
Jalen Brunson.
I would. Okay.
Damn.
Listen, I'm just in the groove right now. Just
Fire.
leave me be.
Dub.
Drew Holiday.
Why is Russell Westbrook not up here?
There's a very big reason why he's not up here.
Because they're not making the playoffs.
I mean, Anthony Davis is up here.
I
Russell
know,
Westbrook
but
has to
hey,
play good as well.
Why is PG
pick
not
him.
up here?
Because PG's one of the main guys.
It's Kawhi.
But Kawhi's
not
not
playing
even
this whole
playing
year.
this
So
year.
why is Jamal Murray on the list?
he's in D-League. He's coming back.
50-50.
Yeah, get Jamal.
No, he's
50-50.
coming early. But
Oh,
Kawhi's not
is Paul
coming
George
back at
coming
all
back?
this year.
Mars. 19.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
And Joe, number 20.
Damn, bro.
Someone
I
said
don't know,
Reggie Jackson.
Who did
Pick
y'all
for
say?
you if you- I can pick for you if you want.
Wait, who did y'all say for the Bulls?
because I'm in the groove.
Lonzo and Zach.
LaVine.
Oh, that's
Only Caruso's left.
Do Vucevic.
No.
Vucevic is solid though. He's a solid big.
Yo, I got you if you need it, bro.
Go ahead. If you got it.
Pascal Siakam. Come on, man. What we doing here? Or you could take Fred, whichever one, playoff team. You know, we grooving.
Let's see.
We're good with Siakam.
Fred was the all-star.
Tyler Hero at third is crazy.
All right, we got Draymond Green, Chris Middleton, Tyler Hero, Davis, Kyrie, James Harden, CP3, Zach LaVine, Klay, Jamal Murray, Bam, Jaylen Brown, Evan Mobley, Rudy Gobert, Ben Simmons, Lonzo, Jalen Brunson, Drew Holiday, Jaren Jackson Jr., Pascal, Siakam. Who are we forgetting up here? Did anyone get
Shaq?
left out?
I totally agree with you. Number one is the person that's number one. I agree with you 100% there. Like Draymond is for like undoubtedly.
Yeah.
Like
Thank
wow. You're welcome.
I'm in a groove
Did
too.
Did we leave anyone out?
I didn't look at the standings to know what teams was left out though, but probably
Maybe
like,
Anthony Edwards.
I feel like Hero could
come out because that was a whole context thing. I didn't know.
I don't think Hero is bad though, because
At third, though, I don't like him at third, though.
The third is filthy.
I don't like Hero being picked over Bam.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, I just thought like Bam was one of the main guys too, so I didn't pick Bam. But switch out Bam and Hero. Just switch them.
if I'm Miami, I'd rather Bam get hurt than Hero. This is just me.
No.
I
don't
can't
know.
go. I
All right,
can't
then
go.
that's fine. That's why I
Yeah.
but this is me. Of the bench, 20, like what he's doing, like you gotta understand when Miami had
We
the
need
bigs
that.
hurt, Bam wasn't playing.
We're gonna need
Omar
that scoring
was-
from Hero.
Like that,
Armar and
that-
Dwayne Dedman was doing their thing for us.
right. But
But
JD,
we can't replace Hero.
JD, can we do that thing? Because it was on the community board on YouTube. And I'm the guy that does the community YouTube posts, and I feel like I do an amazing job of picking these teams. I sit there and I ponder. I'm like, okay, who can I give this person? If I give MJ this person, everybody's gonna be like, him and MJ is that. I feel like I do a good job.
so what are we doing?
That was a nice little subtle pat on the back.
JD's taking everything as a shot this show.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, like when you diss everybody, diss me as well, so he don't feel away. He could be like,
You're right. You're right.
Why is Steph secluded?
I will fight you both. Let's go right now. Yo, thank you, JM Simple, for gifting 5 to the chat. Which team are you choosing and why? Michael Jordan, Kawhi, and Shaq, team number 1. LeBron, KD, Embiid, Magic, Steph, and Giannis. CP3, Larry Bird, and Hakeem. Luka Doncic, Kobe Bryant, Jokic. Which big 3 are you taking?
In the chat went 40, or not the chat, but like the YouTube community went 46% with MJ, 35% LeBron, KD, and nobody else got over double digits.
I'm going with MJ's team.
I mean, yeah,
Facts.
Jordan, Kawhi, and Shaq is OD.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
But also LeBron and KD is OD.
Who's their other third person?
Embiid, MVP. Also, Magic, Steph, and Giannis is OD, in my opinion.
I wish if Embiid was Hakeem Olajuwon, I wouldn't be going back and forth like this longer. But I'm gonna go with Mike.
I mean, Mike and Shaq is OD.
Yeah, but if Embiid was Olajuwon with KD and Braun, I could discuss.
I feel like Shaq, it just tilts the scale so heavily.
Mm-hmm. Because you got MJ and Shaq is just unstoppable, and then Kawhi Leonard could be like Scottie Pippen 2.0. So it's like
like way better. Like,
Yeah, it's like that's just overkill, bro.
I still feel like I'm gonna take LeBron, KD, and Embiid, just because Shaq, you're not guarding Embiid. Nobody's guarding KD.
Embiid's not guarding Shaq.
yeah, Embiid's definitely not guarding.
Fair enough. But Kawhi's not guarding LeBron
Who's
or
guarding?
KD. And let's
Who's
sit here and
guarding
lie about
MJ?
it.
I trust
Yes.
Kawhi and MJ guarding
Yes.
LeBron and KD more than
Yes.
anyone in history.
Yeah.
I like Embiid in the corner in shooting mids and threes. What's wrong with that? Just how you guys say that Shaq's going to be unstoppable, I think Embiid's going to be unstoppable.
I think Embiid will be unstoppable.
So
Yeah, I don't know if
one-on-one.
he's
Wait,
unstoppable.
hold up. One-on-one.
I don't think
Who you got?
Shaq would be
Shaq?
unstoppable.
Wait, one-on-one.
I don't.
Against
Shaq
In the block
or-
against Embiid?
In a
Shaq-
5, I mean, it's a team game.
Hold on,
So?
Shaq.
So
Well, it's a
we're-
3-on-3.
One-on-one. Who do you got?
Oh, I
Shaq
was
or-
looking at this as 5-on-5, and we're all out there in the heat
No,
of the
you're tell-
moment, going
you're
up and down
telling
the
me-
court.
you're
That's
telling-
that's
In the Discord?
no. If it was 5-on-5, I like LeBron, KD, and Embiid and two serviceable players.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Embiid could hold his own against Shaq. I mean,
He
Shaq's still gonna
1000% could.
go to work.
He
but
1000% could, but everybody got that nostalgia. Oh my god! Of course, Shaq was like that. We get that, but Embiid is also like that.
give me a second. I'm
Jokic
gonna
is
look up-
like that.
I
Giannis
just,
is
I
like
just
that.
seen Jokic live in the front, back
280.
Embiid down, and got a couple hook shots, couple layups, and imagine Shaq, the velocity he played with. I'm
Okay,
sorry, bro.
I don't.
He can't do nothing with Embiid.
But it
I don't
goes- it
know
Embiid
goes
can't do
both
nothing
ways.
with
I
it.
don't
It
know
goes
if this
both
is
ways.
his weight.
Okay.
I don't know if this is his weight today or if this is when he was playing. But so I'll start with Joel Embiid. 7 foot 280. They list Shaq at 7'1", 324.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Maybe
The
his body,
bigger
Embiid.
you are, the bigger advantage to Embiid. Come on, big fella, you can't
No,
guard
no.
this. Like he don't want none of that.
But back in the day, Shaq was so fast, bro.
We all seen him. Well, which Shaq are we getting? I don't. Let's go prime Shaq. Like I like Shaq.
Of course,
But, like,
everything is
even
prime.
pretty-
Everything is prime.
Yeah, like I'm just like Shaq's not guarding Embiid, and then I got KD. Who's guarding KD? MJ's not guarding KD, and Kawhi's not guarding KD.
But they would do a better
No
job.
one can guard
yes.
Wait, wait,
KD, but
they would
Kawhi
do
can
a
do
better
job
job.
than most.
They would do a better job guarding LeBron and KD. Michael Jordan and Kawhi would do a better job at guarding LeBron and KD than LeBron and KD would do a better job of guarding MJ and Kawhi.
Based off of what?
Based off 30 for 60% shooting by Kawhi Leonard, and then MJ,
Based off how great defensive
yeah,
players that they are, they'll make it more harder for the other guys than LeBron and
So who is
KD.
Kawhi
harder for them.
guarding?
I'll put
Whoever.
Kawhi.
I'm not
I'll put
Kawhi.
Kawhi on
Kawhi will
KD.
probably. I'll put Kawhi on LeBron.
I'll put him on KD.
I'll put him on.
Hey,
KD.
yo, it's so
Because
funny
nobody-
nobody's
so
guarding
funny
KD.
when this show decides to talk about defense. It's really funny to me. You guys pick and choose. Usually it's an offensive thing, Dub. I'm not taking a shot at you. You just happen to be standing right in the way of this bullet. But that's all that I'm saying.
Go ahead, shoot it.
I'm not taking a shot at you. I'm just saying I don't understand how nobody in the league today can guard Embiid, but Shaq all of a sudden is about to guard Embiid.
No, we
That's
just
very
said that.
weird.
We
Guarding
just said what we just said. Whatever Embiid gives Shaq, Shaq's giving right back.
But
Okay,
more,
so let's keep
more.
going down the list. Let's keep whatever Kawhi's giving LeBron, LeBron's giving back to Kawhi. Whatever MJ gives KD, KD is giving it back to MJ.
But
Is
it's
that
about
correct? Is that
Kawhi-
fair?
Kawhi defends
Ka-
LeBron better than LeBron defends Kawhi.
Way better.
Exactly.
Way better.
And same with MJ.
Let's go.
And KD.
Let's go. All right. With that being said, I'm choosing Chris Paul, Larry Bird, and Hakeem. Let's go. Let's move along. All right. We can just say anything.
Yo, Shaq, you're hilarious, bro. You're
No,
hilarious.
I'm not. I'm so
you're
serious. I
funny.
cannot believe Mars
Shaq,
just said that. I
But
can't.
that's
What
not.
did I say
that's
that was
not a
wrong?
bad thing to
I
say.
can't. I
Was-
cannot.
was-
I cannot.
All he's saying is.
I cannot.
All he's saying is. Hold up.
All I said was two of the
I-
greatest perimeter defenders ever,
like
better
you-
defenders than
you-
KD and LeBron.
You had look. Prime LeBron can play defense.
He
Did
can.
he not?
And Prime, yeah, he can. That's cool.
Man,
Prime
Prime
can-
And so
LeBron
can
was
Prime
getting-
Kawhi.
Man, Prime LeBron
So
was
who's-
getting shown
so
up
who's
by
better on
Jason
offense?
Terry, bro. What do you think
Yeah,
Michael and Kawhi Leonard going to do, bro? Stop
Let's
playing.
please
bro.
move. Let's go. Let's move
Stop
along. Let's
playing. He
move
was
along.
getting shown
Let's
up by
please.
Tony Parker, Jason Terry.
Let's please.
Manu
Let's please
Ginobili.
move. Let's
Like, stop
please
it,
move
bro.
along. Let's please move. He got your Heat 2 rings, Dub. You need to
He
put some
did.
respect on that
He
man's
did.
name. Without LeBron, all your Heat fantasies vanish. They do.
You're right.
They
You're
do.
right. But that doesn't take it away about he was getting shown up.
Y'all wildin'. Y'all are wilding right now.
Yo, go
And
check
Dale,
it.
for you to sit here idly is kind of nasty. And I choose
He
my words
agrees.
wisely.
He agrees. We know he agrees.
Agrees with what? Y'all just
Kawhi
got
is
nasty.
Kawhi, all I said was Kawhi's a great perimeter defender and he can defend LeBron and KD better than most people.
Who's better on offense, Kawhi or LeBron?
LeBron.
What can I get a rating, like a grade?
If LeBron's a 10, Kawhi's a 8.5.
On
Solid.
defense, what is it?
If
It's-
Kawhi's a 10, LeBron's a 8.5.
So
7.
I just literally said that. That's
Okay,
a
do
wash.
KD and MJ. Do KD and MJ. Okay, it's not close. Alright, cool. It's not close. KD's not matching up. to
Jordan
that
can.
defensive.
I don't. So you're saying that Jordan can guard KD because I'm just trying to think of the.
I said
nuance of it,
I
Mars.
said
I'm
I'd
sorry.
put, I said
I'm
I'd
sorry.
put Kawhi
I'm.
on KD.
I agree
I
with
said I'd put
Mars.
Kawhi on KD and MJ on LeBron.
Oh, you okay? That's who you choose to put, but I reversed it. So we're
why?
we're arguing two
You-
different things. But
you picked the LeBron
I can
team. I'm
put-
gonna pick the Kawhi team and lay it out how I want to play it.
and I can lay it out too.
But
Can't,
you
can't
picked
I?
LeBron's
LeBron's
team.
guarding
You picked
Kawhi.
yeah, you picked LeBron's
LeBron's guarding Kawhi or MJ. It don't matter.
Cool.
And KD's guarding MJ or Kawhi. It doesn't matter as well. And
And both
Embiid's
of
in the
them
corner,
quicker.
spacing the floor.
If you
Based
put
off of
Embiid
what?
in
Just
the
because you
corner,
say
what's the
just.
point?
So
That's just
what do you
limiting
mean?
Embiid.
What's the point?
He's what, like 36% 3-point shooter. You're limiting Embiid to just space the floor.
36% as a center is really good.
Yeah, but if that's all you're holding, if that's all you're expecting him to do,
No, he
You're
can
just-
get the
might
so
as well
so
just put
Embiid can't
Dirk
close. So Embiid can't close out. Like when they're closing out on him, Embiid can't go right by it on Shaq's big slow foot ass, or no?
well, why would we make Shaq close out if you're just gonna make Embiid shoot threes?
He shoots mids as well, and he gets to the free throw line. So you think that Embiid coming? Sorry, you think Embiid closing out when Shaq's closing out, or if he just stays there, Embiid coming at it
Okay.
100 miles per hour? What do you think is going to happen?
Shaq's gonna put his body in the way, and Embiid's gonna get stopped and run into a wall. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Yeah, Lotto.
Okay, why don't they just do that? Why don't they just do that now?
Who's stronger? Who's stronger than Embiid in the league right now?
I mean, well, you make it seem like he's a feather.
No, I'm saying Shaq's the strongest player we've ever seen play in the league.
So is any 1000%. I
Okay.
agree with that. But he also isn't the most mobile. But you will make it seem like that. So why isn't Shaq just like, I get it, like Shaq played D with his body occasionally, but why are you making
Yeah.
it seem like Shaq's just some lockdown?
Oh, he's not. I think defense was probably one of his weaker attributes.
Okay,
But
so why do you
Shaq-
think he's going to
Shaq
be able to
is-
score on Embiid?
Shaq's a.
I mean, why do you
good
think
defender.
Embiid's not going to be able to score
That's a
on him?
good defender. in the
Embiid can
post, though.
Embiid can score on Shaq, but if you said that you're gonna make Shaq stand in the corner because obviously LeBron needs space,
I'm a Embiid. Yeah. I'm a
And
Embiid stand in
obviously,
the corner.
and if you're
Or we can drop it down to him. We can give it to him anywhere. I'm just saying, if KD's dribbling the ball out on the perimeter, or LeBron's,
yeah,
and
but
you
if you're
got
dropping it,
KD
if you're dropping it down to Embiid, why can't
okay,
I just
let's-
help off LeBron?
who are you putting on LeBron? Who are you putting on LeBron?
MJ.
Yeah, LeBron's getting past MJ. You do know that, right? Or do
Okay.
you just think in your mind
And
that
yeah, and
MJ's
then Shaq will come over, help defense, and then you're passing.
And then
to
we're
Embiid
kicking
to
it out.
shoot. Yeah, to Embiid. Okay,
yeah.
I live with
He's
that
dry.
every time. I live with that.
Okay, that's fair.
I have a question for you guys while we're waiting.
And what does
for-
Kawhi shoot from three for career? Is it 40?
For his career, probably not. In his prime, probably.
Gotcha. And in Embiid's prime is 36 on how many? His
I-
best 3-point shooting year is 36% on how many threes?
probably about 4 or 5. But his best shooting 3-point year isn't his best year. So how does that?
I don't. But then I just look. Embiid is 38%. But I mean, that at least that's what the chat is saying. The same way that you say that.
Yeah, his best year
You
he
take-
was 38% on 3 attempts.
The same way you say you take Jordan, Kawhi, and Shaq, I can easily say I take LeBron, KD, and Embiid, and you can argue your argument, and I can say my argument, but for some reason your argument is better because why? That's what I'm trying to get to.
I just said I prefer the defense of MJ and Kawhi and LeBron and KD over the other way around.
So
I
is the
think
paint going to be
KD
clogged?
I think KD gets targeted in that lineup.
Targeted.
He's the worst defender out of everyone that's named in that 6. Easily.
Guys, I have a question. It's an important question.
I don't think Kawhi's doing on offense what you think he's going to be doing. I
He
just
is,
don't.
bro.
I don't think
Kawhi-
you've seen what Kawhi was doing. in
Yes.
the playoffs
KD,
last
KD's,
year
I
a,
feel like-
with his
KD's a
ACL.
very underrated defender. He's not like a liability. It's
I
not a
I think in this
liability.
situation,
If you look at them,
KD's
if you look
very
at them
underrated
6 names,
offensively.
If you look at them 6 names, KD's the worst defender easily.
Yeah, but I don't
And
think
he's
it's
the
gonna
best.
be. I don't
He's
think
the
it's gonna
best
be like this.
offensively.
I don't think it's gonna be the Steph Curry effect where they're gonna try to get a switch every single time to take advantage of that. I don't think so. That's gonna happen.
I think if they get MJ on KD, they are very happy with that.
I think they're very happy with MJ on anybody, LeBron or KD.
They much prefer KD.
But and Kawhi's putting up offensively with literally everybody on the list, bro. He's what he's been doing these past few years is insane. Even since the Spurs.
Okay, so let's take out Shaq and Embiid.
Okay.
Jordan, Kawhi versus LeBron and KD. Is it still the same situation? Because I'm trying to figure out what the wash is here. Like the true wash. Because you say that it's Shaq and Embiid. But now I'm saying, are you taking MJ and Kawhi over LeBron and KD?
In a 2v2 or 5-on-5?
Okay, let's 5v5.
5-on-5.
Yeah.
So who's the teammates? Are the teammates floor spacers?
I mean, we didn't pick teammates for the 3-on-3, 5-on-5. We just kind of just made it up in our heads. I wasn't gonna get super nasty, but then I went to 3-on-3 because you were saying 3-on-3.
Just assume, that's where my mind just assume that both of those teams have the pieces around them that they need.
Then I'm taking MJ and Kawhi.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. LeBron and KD's different.
Yeah,
That's different because that's basically that's Kyrie Irving and LeBron James just on steroids.
That's Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen on crazier steroids.
No.
Y'all gotta stop doing that too. I hear all y'all keep saying, because Kawhi's a 3-man and he plays defense. He's Scottie Pippen.
I don't agree with that.
He's damn sure not the playmaker Scottie Pippen was.
And that's
they're not similar in terms of play styles. Yeah, I never agreed. I never said that.
But when it comes to defense, though, when it comes to defending, that's why I bring it into play. That's why I compare.
Oh, of course, yeah, you can.
Yeah, defensively,
defensively, but it's not going to be how Mike played with Kawhi, because Kawhi's going to be looking for his shots, and they're like he's going to be looking.
Yeah,
for
that's
his
the
shots.
issue I was going to have playmaking, because
like Kawhi's looking for his buckets, and I don't know. I think I'm going Slim and Braun though. Yeah, I think with 5-on-5, I'm going.
Nah, that's a crazy
matchup.
duo.
That's just nightmare.
I mean, but Michael Jordan and Kawhi Leonard are literally some of the best defensive players of all time. Their offensive game is up there with all those greats as well.
Do Kawhi play defense better than KD plays offense?
No, but I'd say Kawhi plays I'd say the gap in their offense is smaller than the gap in their defense.
I didn't ask that. Do Kawhi play?
No,
defense?
I said I answered.
Like who's getting the best side of who in that matchup?
What do you mean?
Like is KD bothered by Kawhi? Is KD still putting up 25?
I don't care how good of a defender Kawhi is. Kevin Durant, no one can guard Kevin Durant.
But KD's gonna score.
Make
it's just about making life difficult for
exactly.
Okay, so. What's just gonna score? Is he gonna average 26, 27 on 50% shooting, 35% from 3? Is that bad? Or is that just his normal self?
That's not bad.
Right. So if KD's gonna be KD, and I feel like KD can guard Kawhi better than Kawhi can guard KD.
That's where we disagree. We would disagree. I think Kawhi.
I don't think Kawhi is that good offensively as you guys give.
He's great offensively.
Yeah, that's why we disagree.
He's what?
Yeah, he's great offensively. He's absolutely one of the best offensive players. He developed his game from just being a lockdown defender to being one of the best offensive players.
Is he better offensively than LeBron James?
No, he's just a little bit.
Is he better offensively than Kevin Durant?
No.
Are you saying that LeBron James can he play defense?
Yes. Not as good as
KD.
Kawhi Leonard though.
Man, I seen a defensive player of the year, Kawhi Leonard, get trashed by KD, bro. Trash. It's like, bro, I'm sorry. Like Kawhi's not. Nobody's checking KD. Michael Jordan, Kawhi, Scott.
I've also seen
KD
struggle in playoff series against the Spurs. So what are we doing?
Here we go.
There we go.
Yeah. So what you can't. Yeah. It's same way it happens that Kawhi gets beat.
Wasn't that man?
Wait, what playoff series? You talking about a game? You talking about Golden State Warriors?
Here it is.
You talking about that Golden State Warriors where they only have a game one?
I'm visiting Statland. Bear with me.
The spaceship has landed on Mars. There we go. All right, Mars. I'm with you, Mars. I'm with you.
Just bear with me a little bit.
I think everybody underrates Kevin Durant's defense, though. I don't think he's not a liability at all.
He's
I think he'll
solid.
do well against Kawhi Leonard in the series.
He's
Guarding him.
solid.
Even if Kevin Durant wasn't that great at defense, he's still 7 feet tall.
Exactly, and he's mobile. He can move around. And Kawhi
also,
Leonard isn't fast,
Kawhi's
where he can get
best-
by him so easily.
Kawhi's best offensive years, he didn't play D. And his best defensive years, his offense was mediocre. Can we agree on that?
Stop, no.
No, that's facts.
Okay.
That's
Bro,
facts.
bro, when he played,
There is a distinction between the two, though.
Oh yes, he for sure. I mean, when he picked
But
up
you
his
guys are
offensive
grabbing
game-
his best offense year and his best defensive year, and you're saying, what? Like MJ, I'll give you that.
in
Like,
2016 when he was on the Spurs. He was second in the MVP voting. Meaning his offense, his offense kept up with his defense, and he was still solid on defense. Like,
I would love to hear those numbers because it just sounds like he improved on offense and his defense stayed the same. And they were like, hey, we're going to give you MVP votes because you improved on offense slightly. But was it his best offensive year? Because that's what you guys are doing. So which year are you taking from Kawhi? You can't take this offense and this defense.
even if
For
I take,
MJ, you can because
I'll
that's
take his
realistic.
Toronto.
Yeah, even if I
realistic.
take-
I'll take him as year in Toronto.
if I
The
take
year
his
in Toronto,
so
he was getting
He
killed
was a
by-
little
he was getting
lackadaisical
killed by
on
KD.
defense.
he clamped up
In Canada.
Giannis. He was
No,
he
no,
was-
in
Clamped up
Canada,
Giannis,
yeah,
he was
no,
getting
no,
killed
in
by
Canada.
KD.
But night in and night out in Canada,
Didn't KD
was-
play 11 minutes?
Yeah, he
Oh,
played
and those
one
11
game.
minutes he was giving him.
Yeah,
buckets,
but
bro.
It was a close game.
your
Like,
sample
come
size
on.
is 11 minutes.
Let's look at the games that they played against each other that year.
He also
Wait,
played
wait,
against him
wait,
in the
Tate.
regular season
Yeah, he
and had
did.
50.
Yeah,
And
But-
Kawhi
yeah,
had
50 on him.
Yeah,
Thank you, thank you.
Kawhi had 30 some, and he got the win.
But that's not the argument. The argument is is Kawhi Leonard going to hold Kevin Durant? I don't think
No,
he's
no
holding
one's,
Kevin Durant.
no one here said Kawhi is gonna lock up KD.
Exactly.
Not one. No one would say anyone is gonna lock up KD.
I don't think he's even going to make it that difficult for
All
him,
right.
honestly.
Let's move on
Okay, well that's where we'll disagree.
because I have an important question. Are there more wheels or doors in the world?
Has to be wheels, bruh. If you say doors, you're not thinking outside the box.
No, there's
every
more.
house needs a front door.
Wait, you could say the same thing about if you're not thinking doors, you're not thinking outside the box.
But how
Hear me
could
out,
it be
the door
doors?
on a mailbox?
The
Door.
doors on the car is the
Yeah,
same as wheels.
You got
No,
closets.
because you got a steering wheel in a car as well, which is a
you
wheel.
got
You got
closets.
toys,
Yeah.
tech decks,
but there's
all
no
that?
cars in houses.
Think about schools.
I'm on a chair with about 8 wheels right now
Hot Wheels
in my house.
Imagine how many
Man.
toys there are. There's more toys with wheels on them than there is toys with, and then there is little playhouse sets with
Hot
doors
Wheels
on them.
have doors too.
Man, they don't open, so does that count as a door? It's just painted on.
No, refrigerator doors, microwaves, bathroom.
I think I'm going doors.
My microphone has about 6 wheels on it.
We could also get into oh my god, what is it
Shafts.
called?
That's a
my
good ass
God.
question.
Metaphors, opening doors.
Nah, that's a reach. That's a bit of a reach.
Does that count?
Conveyor belts have wheels.
So is there anything with a handle?
Something that opens and allows you to go into a different place, I assume, is a door.
Is
Like a window?
Like a window, right? We consider Windows door.
No, Windows not a door.
It was a door for
If
me
I-
when
if-
I was robbing houses.
Me too. If I'm locked out, I'm opening the window.
If you want to call a window a door, you could. I'd still say there's more wheels.
I was locked out of other people's homes and I used the door on. That was it.
Right. Like that's a good question. Well, wherever there are wheels, you'll probably find doors. But you're not finding doors and wheels will be there. Wherever you find a wheel at, you have a door. Except a bike.
Skate-
Except
skateboards.
a bike.
That's not true.
Skateboards.
There's a lot of people that live in houses without cars. So
But they got bikes though. They probably got bikes.
That's
maybe,
cool.
but maybe not. Maybe they walk
It's
to
tough.
the bus
Yeah, maybe
It's tough.
where a bunch of more people are there without cars and have homes with doors.
A lot of people have homes with no doors though. That's the
Yo,
thing.
Tyson
No,
said the
no,
chimney's
they
a
don't.
door. Santa uses it to come to everyone's house.
Hey, Lotto Joe, technically yes, but the door is the most important part of the home.
No, yeah.
The front door specifically. You agree?
Yep.
Like you gotta have a front door. Like when you think of a home, the front door is the first thing. Like I gotta have a front door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my God, I cannot.
I can't believe
that.
he baited you
I
into that.
cannot
Hey, no. I mean, it's fact. If you don't have the door, you're not secure at all. Come on, like
Thank you. You guys are nuts.
hey, I'm
You
still
guys
gonna-
are nuts.
still wheels though.
Magnificent Wade made a good point. There's an entire store that sells doors. I think of all the doors that aren't even on anything yet.
All them wheel stores. You go to a tire shop, the Michelin, all that stuff.
It'd be the same tires in every shop.
A tire isn't a
leave.
wheel. A tire is just a tire.
They never leave. They're just sitting there forever.
What did he just say? A tire's not a wheel.
No.
What you mean?
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
Because the wheel is what the tire is attached to, not the tire.
Oh, tires for sure wheel.
You have to attach. You have to attach a tire to a wheel.
I'm here for this, you know it.
Yo, that's actually fire, Mars. He's making a good point.
That's
No,
not
he's
a good point.
going
That's-
to the deep end of the wheel, but I see why Lotto's saying a tire. I mean, a tire is a wheel. I get what he's saying.
No,
Like, I
I
see
get
that.
both their points, but
Right,
if we're
right.
getting technically speaking,
I mean, if you take a tire off of a wheel, you can still roll it.
Exactly. You can still.
Yeah, but that's not what makes something a wheel.
What makes it a
How?
wheel?
How?
It has to rotate on an axle, which means you have to attach it to something. You can't just roll it.
So, what does a wheel look like?
Like, am I about to Google a wheel?
take your tire
Yeah,
off.
please.
your
Google
car now.
will. Google
tire
will
off
and
now.
show it. This is
So
very
so when
interesting.
the tires come off of the car, then it's no longer a wheel as well, right? Even though it's still
No,
a
the
tire
wheel
and it's still
the
intact.
wheel exists. He's saying you put the tire on the wheel.
Yes.
But he said it has to be connected to an axle.
The definition of a wheel: a circular object that revolves on an axle and is fixed below a vehicle or other object to enable it to move easily over the ground.
I would love to see the wheels on your microphone
Look,
right now.
That's what I just want to see. I
Like
just want
now I
to see
have
what.
to see the
So
wheels that are.
you see, like these, they rotate on the axle, which would make it a wheel.
I don't think the middle one does.
That's the mute button. That's a button.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so everything that.
Define button, Mars. I like the way you define things.
Still turns.
So, wait. So the clock thing that goes all around, is that also considered a wheel?
This is what I try to tell
The
you.
little circle, like the hands.
Not
are
the
on, that's a
pendulum.
wheel.
The,
Well,
the
thing-
hand thing, right? The hand
Yeah,
thing. That's
they
a wheel?
go around. They rotate around the wheel. Yeah, but they
Oh,
aren't.
So
a wheel.
Mars,
nice.
So
Nice.
Mars, I'm glad that we're on this subject because we can
Nice.
get down to the nitty gritty. Is Steph Curry a point guard?
How did we get here?
Yeah.
You bringing up definitions.
That took a turn.
Bringing up
You bringing up definitions?
precise definitions.
If you bring up the definition of a point guard, it gets.
He plays the point guard position.
Yeah.
Can you Google point guard like in basketball terms and read off the meaning?
He just plays it differently.
What is a point guard?
Black Canvas donated through the super chat, said 420 players choice. We're really in that realm.
It literally just says the point guard, also called the one or the point, is one of the 5 positions in a regulation basketball game. That's it.
What website is that?
It's just what comes up on Google. Point guard basketball position.
Can you go to Webster's? I just want to be more specific because that's just kind of bland. You know how Google does sometimes. They'll think you have cancer every time you open up the.
That's WebMD.
A guard in basketball.
When you
who is
hold on. Let me correct
responsible-
JD. Go right now. Put pain left side of my head brain and it's not going to be WebMD that pops up. It's going to be Google suggesting things that it could be.
Pain left
The
side of my
backcourt-
brain. Medical
It
news
says-
today is the first one. Healthline.
I don't see WebMD anywhere. So
There's WebMD. What your
It
headache
said-
here,
location?
5th or
tells you.
6th.
It says
all
a
right, Mars.
guard. It says a guard in basketball who is chiefly responsible for running the offense.
Is that Steph?
The offense runs through Steph. Yes.
But that's not what the definition says.
Or you
Mars.
said running the offense. You said running the offense.
No,
Steph-
Webster said that. I didn't
Yeah,
say that.
Joe,
And then
the-
I
the
I said
offense-
Steph runs the offense.
No, you said that.
Well, no, what you
said it
guys
runs
you
through
guys are
him.
gonna yeah, and you guys are gonna say Draymond runs the offense because he
Yeah.
holds the ball and finds Steph running off a screen. You guys are gonna say
So
Draymond.
if I said, bring me
right?
that tire, bring me that wheel over there, and it was a tire, would you bring it to me?
Yeah, because obviously I know semantics would say it's not a wheel, but obviously I know what you're alluding to.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Mars is a genius. Let's get into some Q&A. The current NBA
that explanation right there just made Mars a genius. Wow, the bar is really low because he said
it's the U.S. education. It's the U.S. education.
Just the way that he got into that bag. My bad. I'll just sit back and
what is a
relax
bag?
again.
Is that what's the definition?
Are we talking about grocery bag? Or, a bag is something that has two handles.
I'm gonna just start using semantics so I just get shit off.
Current NBA MVP ladder: Jokic, Embiid, Giannis, Ja Morant, DeMar DeRozan, and Tatum lurking at a close 6. Are there any changes to the current NBA MVP ladder that you would make?
I'd have Giannis at 1.
I'd have Luka in there.
Yeah, I'd definitely have Luka in there.
Yeah, I'd have Luka in there too.
I would have Luka in there too.
I'd probably take off Tatum.
Tatum's in the MVP conversation?
He's 6th for some reason.
Oh my God.
But yeah,
I don't know why
I'd have
Luka.
Giannis first.
I don't know why Luka's not getting any love.
It's because he had that slow start to the season and everyone just forgot about him.
Yeah, literally.
Shaq.
After his second 50-point game in the last week, is LeBron still getting better at the age of 37?
No.
No, I don't think he's getting better. I think he's just focusing on one specific portion of his game.
I think he's just scoring a lot.
Is the portion of his game scoring?
Yeah, he's changing. He's he's chasing that title for sure.
I don't know. It will be viewed that way. I think Braun is just. I just think he's playing out of this world. I'm not going to downplay it to saying he's scoring this much because he's chasing. He's doing all he can while trying to win. Chasing would be like if Kyrie stayed in the game, he would have been chasing 70 and 80. Mm-hmm. Every point Braun has scored is what has been meaningful points.
That's not true.
I believe this year.
Nah, they've gone down by like 25 in the first quarter, and then LeBron's just there.
Exactly.
So you want him to sub out in the first quarter for the rest of the game?
No. What I'm saying is, his points are coming and they're down 20. It's not meaningful.
They'll be no. Also,
it's meaningful if it's cutting the lead. I understand if it's down 20, 3 minutes left, and Braun is still in the game. Those points you can negate, but the first quarter they down 20, you could come back from 20 in the first quarter. I seen him do it. Like, it has happened.
What happens is LeBron starts games and he's passing, trying to find guys. Then they go down 25. They go down 25, and then LeBron's like, "All right, cool. I'm just gonna get my points now."
But
at that point, he's given up on the win.
Score now because when I was trying to find guys, they weren't scoring.
Mars, once again, my team isn't that good.
like you laid it out perfectly. LeBron starts the game trying to find guys. And you say, "Oh no, finding the guys isn't working." Other times it would work, so he would end up with 26, 27. It's not working. Now he's scoring 50.
But that doesn't make the points meaningful because
it's meaningful because he's trying to win. Like, he's trying to come back.
I get what you're saying. I get what both of y'all are saying. But in the end of the day, they're getting blown out in the fourth quarter, and he's still in the game. Keep in mind, he's 37.
When do he get subbed out?
He's like 3rd in the league in minutes, and they're getting blown out routinely. Like, he's playing.
So
just
y'all want him
points.
to it's full quarter, y'all down 20. Don't
Yes.
play. I get it. I didn't see him chasing though at all. I didn't see the chase.
Especially,
I just thought he was getting buckets.
Well, especially considering the fact that he's 37 and he just took time off for knee swelling. So if you really cared about your body and you want to prolong it,
Mars, are the Brooklyn Nets and the Toronto Raptors and Atlanta Hawks, are those teams also getting blown out routinely?
No. I mean, the Brooklyn Nets went on that crazy losing streak, but overall.
So, but if it evened out, if it evened out,
aren't the Lakers like 10 games below 500?
Yeah, but they're still in the play-in. They're still in the play-in.
That's because the first 8 seeds in the West are all above 500, and then you got 9 and 10 who are way below.
But he's still.
That's just because the West is top. That's just because the West is top.
Okay, the Lakers are. You said what? The who is top heavy?
The West is top heavy. The first 8 teams are the solid teams, and then you go from 9 downwards, and they're all terrible.
But he's still fighting for a playoff spot. That
so are the Hornets terrible?
If there was
are the
8
Hawks
seeds
terrible?
If there was 8 seeds in the playoffs,
you said they're top heavy. So the East isn't top heavy.
The East is less top heavy.
The East is less top heavy.
Wait. What do you consider top heavy, Dub? I mean, Mars, because I got the Miami Heat, the Bucks, 76ers. You guys don't count the Bulls for anything. You don't count the Celtics for anything besides the run they just went on. Cleveland, you don't take serious. The Raptors, you don't take it serious. Brooklyn's at 8. The Hawks, Hornets, and Wizards, you're for sure not taking seriously.
Yeah, I said the East is less top heavy.
The East looks really top heavy to me. It looks like 3 teams and the rest of...
if we're saying top heavy is in the first 3 seeds, the East has better first 3 seeds. If we're going the first 8 where the playoffs usually was a cut.
We could all right, let's go down. Let's go down.
Suns, Grizzlies, Warriors.
We got Miami, Phoenix, that's Phoenix. We got Milwaukee, Memphis, I got Milwaukee. Golden State, Philadelphia, I got Golden State. Utah, Chicago.
Bro, all you have to do is look at the games back. So look at the.
Just look at the team.
No, because that's not the correct context. That's not because the Nets are at 8th and the Nets are at 8th and you guys all got them picked to come out of the East.
In the West,
besides maybe Mars. I don't know. Or Lotto
the Pelicans are 27 games behind.
The 9 and 10 seed in the West is so much worse than the 9 and 10 in the East. That's the point I was trying to make. If that's how it came across as wrong, but I'm just saying.
So you think?
Okay.
Wait.
I'm with you right there.
Which team do you think is better, the Toronto Raptors or the Minnesota Timberwolves?
Toronto.
They're both at 7 seed. Which one do you think?
So Mars, what do you suggest that LeBron does?
Look at the records, though. Look at
Mars,
the
Mars,
games
can
back.
you tell me what should LeBron do? Should he take a vacation until Anthony
No,
Davis
I'm not against LeBron playing. I'm just saying there's times he's playing a lot of minutes for someone losing.
I feel like, but what superstar doesn't do that? I would love to see the superstar. Kyrie's playing and they're up 30.
Yeah,
they're blowing people up.
That's
in
also
KD
meaningless
too.
points. That's also meaningless points.
Dub, top heavy. There's an
It's
imbalance, right? It's imbalance.
Mars,
you could say it like that. You could say it's empty.
It's empty stats, correct? I know there's a little Shaq army still in there.
Yeah, they were gonna win whether or not Kyrie got them extra 9 points in the fourth.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad to see that, Mars. I'm sorry for coming at you.
So if you look at
okay,
it like
JD,
this,
get it off.
Dub, if
Go
you
ahead.
look at it like this, what conference is more balanced, the East or the West? Because it's the same thing as saying one is more top heavy than the other.
The East. And it's not even close.
Bro, but that is insane because the 10th seed in the East is only 11.5 games back. The West, the 10th seed, they're 27 games back.
Understand what you're saying.
The only thing saving the Lakers is the play-in tournament.
That goes to show you how close it is, how much closer it is in the East.
So if something is more top heavy, it's more weighted.
That's not LeBron's fault though, Mars. You said that as a shot at LeBron. No,
it's
Davis
the
is
only
injured.
things. Yeah, but we're talking about like there was never a play-in until 2 years ago, and now
I'm still on LeBron. I'm still on
LeBron
empty stats. If they're down 20 and he's scoring, trying to make them come back.
I don't.
You
think
can't
those
compare
are
that.
You say he's trying to make them come back. I say he's just scoring for the sake of scoring.
Yep.
But
what are you supposed to do in basketball?
No,
so let me ask
I'm
you a
not saying he
question.
should stop doing his job, but it's not like he's
all
like,
the points he was
back.
getting was assists. Would he just be getting assists just to get them?
No.
What the?
I'm saying LeBron starts looking for his shot more.
He wasn't gonna curse. Freak.
I'm saying LeBron starts looking for his shot more because
you just said the reason he's doing that because
they're gonna lose anyway.
Passing.
Yeah, they're gonna lose anyway. So he's like, I might as well get my points up. That's how I'm viewing it. If you see he's trying to come back, I'm like, okay, but that's not how I see it. I see he's just trying to score because he wants to get something out of the game.
If you're down,
a
20,
win.
No, he wants to get. He's like, well, we lost, but at least I got my 30.
No, I'm not giving Braun that.
That's how I'm seeing it. That's how I see it.
I'm not giving Braun that because
he's frustrated every game.
You could bring up the Kyrie as empty stats. They're up 30. Braun, like if Braun is in there 2 minutes left, going harder for a fast break left, I'm with you. I'm with you getting the points there. But I've watched
LeBron cherry pick countless times. He doesn't get back on defense.
He's been cherry picking since forever. A lot of
everybody in the
league
it's happening a lot more this season. He won't get a foul
man.
Based off of what is their cherry pick stat? Because I'm here for it.
Like, come on, man. Like, we're not doing
I feel
that.
I
mean, but it's literal facts that LeBron.
Every single NBA team cherry picks. All of them. I can watch any game and say that guy didn't get back on defense and somehow he has a wide open layup.
Yeah, but
that happens in basketball because it's LeBron. It's all of us.
No, there's nothing wrong with cherry picking. I'm just saying it's like he's clearly hunting his points. That's what I'm saying.
Clearly,
you say he's trying to get wins. I'm saying he's trying to.
So what should he do, Mars?
There's nothing wrong with what he's doing. Like, cool, go hunt your points. I have nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that's what I think he's doing. Like, do what you want to do. I don't care. You're gonna lose anyway. Might as well get points.
Let's talk about Giannis. If Giannis is a unanimous All-NBA first-team selection this season, he'd be the first to do it 4 years in a row since 1966. Jordan, Harden, and LeBron are the only others to do it for 3 seasons.
Mars, quick question. You're new. Who's your favorite team in the league?
Golden State.
Oh, my God. No, really. Who's your favorite team in the league?
It is Golden State.
It's Golden State. Who was I meant to say? Who do you want me to say?
I don't know. That's tough. I just didn't know that. We're learning things about each other. Welcome. I didn't know. So Golden State. I really wish you were a part of Players' Choice when they were getting smoked last year, because all these little disses you're throwing LeBron, whatever, you're still gonna lose. I didn't like that. It didn't.
I'm not dissing LeBron.
No, Anthony Davis.
LeBron's great.
Injured.
It's just how it is. That's
you can't give off context and then everything's just a diss. Nah, we're just saying what it is.
Like, there's nothing wrong with LeBron scoring. Like, he's great. He's leading the league, I think. Like,
I see the point where y'all making where in the fourth quarter he's not going out. I've seen that as well. That's stat padding. But you're not gonna sit here and tell me if they down 20, he's over here scoring, that he's just stat chasing, bro. He's just trying to get back in the game.
It just depends. It depends when it happens. If it's first quarter, why would you?
I mean, so when should he give up and hit the bench?
If they're down 30 in the fourth quarter and there's just only a certain amount of minutes left.
Yeah. Then go out.
Mars said that they were down 30 half of the season. They were down 30 at the start of the fourth, so he should hit the bench.
I just don't like, personally, if I have a 37-year-old superstar.
Exactly.
And we're down 25 and there's 6 minutes left in the third.
But we're fighting. But do you know how many games that we're close to not being in the play-in? Why would I just give up? Every single game matters.
No, but
correct or no?
If you're about to lose, no matter what,
who said who determines if you're about to lose? That's why I asked you. Down 30 heading that. So nobody comes back from 30, especially in the league.
If that's what you want to bet on, like, oh, let's play LeBron because there's a chance you can come back. That's cool. I'm just saying
I'm the best player in the world, and my job is playing basketball.
Look at the Dallas Mavericks coming back in the fourth quarter against the.
You think LeBron's the best? You think LeBron's the best player in the world?
According to Lotto, Joe, and Mars, that's impossible.
But you think LeBron's the best player in the world?
Yes, I honestly do.
He's top three. He's top 3 for sure.
I do. I mean, that's just off of preference. Mars, how can you just write that off? You go off of analytics, and I can have an affection for LeBron and say that he's the best player in the world, even at 37.
No, nothing wrong with it. I just didn't know you thought he was the best player in the world. Like you said, we're learning.
Yeah, if Anthony Davis was here, this would be a totally different ball game, even with Russ.
But I think LeBron's scoring's gone up because Anthony Davis has gone out.
Okay, and his assists would go up if Anthony Davis was here.
Okay.
And he wouldn't die in the fourth, and he would be able to play more minutes, I guess. I don't know, or less minutes because Anthony Davis is there. I don't know. I look at Giannis's team, really good team. Jokic, I love Jokic. He has really good supporting cast as well. You can't just throw Giannis on any team and they're winning a championship.
Giannis is probably the best.
Or going to the finals.
So last game they got blown by 30, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been here doing my research because you guys. I'm caping for Braun because this is gross. Braun had 30 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. He didn't play the whole.
He played terribly that game. By the way.
He didn't play the whole fourth.
Okay,
that's fine.
So he wasn't he wasn't chasing that game.
No, because you saw chasing as he's playing in the fourth. I just think LeBron when the game is out.
It has to be the fourth though.
It has to be the fourth.
Stop.
Well, I'm saying
around the 5-minute mark. I'm down.
I'm saying
6 to 7 minutes. Yes, 5
and I'm
sure,
20
right.
plus.
As a
now
basketball
I'm chasing
player,
maybe.
If I'm down 18 in the first half in the league where 3 points is so ruthless, I'm out here chasing points. I'm never going that route. It's a gross thing to say.
I'm watching the game, and he will.
He would what?
He will,
in the second quarter, he would do a step back 3?
No, like he's hunting his shot. And if you're saying he wants to come back in the game, that's cool. But then why on the other end?
You just said he started the game trying to pass. So let me ask you a question. If he started the game just going for buckets, what would he be doing then? Hunting his shots? or not getting his team involved.
No. I'm not. What I'm trying to say is, if he's trying to come back in the game, like you're saying, that's cool. But he's not playing any defense, so they're not.
He hasn't played defense the last 3 years.
Yeah, but they're not closing the lead. So how can you say he's trying to come back if he's not trying to do anything to stop the other team from scoring? He's literally just.
But
they score
Braun
two. Okay, I'll get two right back. That's just keeping the lead the same.
So you saying, because they're not getting stops, it's because he's not playing defense?
No, it's not just him. The whole team doesn't play defense, but he's not actively. He's not actively playing defense.
Are they going by LeBron James every time and getting the lips?
No, but he's not doing anything. When he's not on the ball, he's not doing anything on the help side. He's not doing anything. He's just standing around. If they get a stop, he's running. If they don't get a stop, he's just going up.
Oh, there's no way.
I'm watching the games. I'm watching his
it's cool.
You're not that tapped in. You're not watching him thinking like LeBron's on some BS right now.
Yeah, right.
I'm watching it.
If you are, that's fire.
Yeah, come on. We not JD, it's on you. Come on. I don't want to be on Mars no more. Like, we're not doing that. We're not doing this. This first show. First full show of the contract.
I brought up if Giannis was the
just joined the chat.
A unanimous all NBA first team selection this season, he'd be the first to do it 4 years in a row. So I just want to ask everyone, is the world, media, whatever, is Giannis getting overlooked when we're talking about his greatness?
No, I don't.
Not at all.
I don't care at all. You guys did this to LeBron for years. I do not care.
Overlooked, not at all. He just got 5 amazing years in top 75. Like, he's not getting overlooked at all. People know Giannis is here, and they know it's more to come from him. Like, it's also, just with Giannis, you still got KD, more marketable. Well, I won't say probably. I don't know, but KD, Braun still in the league. You got, you know what I'm saying? So 2 years, it's just gonna be Giannis town. It's what it is, you know what I'm saying? But for right now, it's like he's getting everything he deserves. Like, he's not getting overlooked.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I'll say this though: people in the media, they do think that a non-American player can't become the face of the league. I feel like if you put in up what Giannis is doing, bro, and he does it consistently for another odd some amount of years, you're gonna be the face of the league. I don't see how you can't.
Oh, you think? I don't know. Well, we never had someone being this dominant from the other side to know if they're not gonna make him the face of the league, though.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
So
I just don't.
Dirk won a chip, and then everybody loved him, but he wasn't like this dominant as Giannis was. Like, so exactly. We can't. When Braun not there, Slim not the same caliber. We'll see. Like, Giannis got years on him. If they just anointing people over Giannis, then we'll be like, y'all being nasty.
No, Braun's still gonna be the face of the league until he retires. That's fact.
I believe that as well.
But I have a list.
And even after.
I have a list.
I don't know about that after, but go ahead.
List of guards with multiple 50-point games on 75%.
Mars hates that
shooting. Tape. Guards with multiple 50-point games
He's
on
quiet.
75.
Mars, I hate how you guys just kick Steph to the curb. Like, I hate that. I hate that for you guys. You guys were riding so high on Steph, and now all of a sudden Steph is just an afterthought.
Who's you guys?
I don't. You were never riding high on Steph Curry.
Okay, riding's a bit of a crazy word, but I'm still on this. I'm still on this. I'm still on the Steph Curry train. I'm still on the Steph Curry train. If that's what you're asking, I never left.
That's kind of wild too to say, though.
So what am I meant to say? If I'm
I mean, if I can't say ride high, you're on the Steph Curry train. I mean, I feel like that's tit for tat, right?
Fair enough.
JD, please go. Now JD left.
Guards with multiple 50-point games on 75% shooting. Michael Jordan and Kyrie Irving. That's
wow.
It.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's tough.
How did that do, bro? Stop playing with him.
Follow-up question. Is Kyrie the most efficient high-volume shooter in the NBA?
What,
KD? Wouldn't you say KD? Oh, he's not.
I don't think KD's high volume, though.
Yeah, I was about to say that. He's probably not high volume, but he's most efficient for sure.
Only 20 shots a game.
Doesn't KD take more shots than Kyrie? I don't know. I'm just asking.
I'm not sure either. I just see a bunch of games.
I don't know at all, but I still don't see Slim as high volume. I just like.
Is it because you think he gets his points more in the flow of the game? Is that how you're seeing it?
Well, I look at you. See how you try to point Braun as a player, like hunting shots, going to score, like just like out there chucking. I don't see that, and I don't see that from Kate. High volume, I think a player like I think Donovan Mitchell is a high volume shooter. Like, and I'm not basing it on how much you average. Like the flow of the game, 3, like pull up 3, pull up 3, pull up. Like I don't.
Donovan be trying to get it off.
Yeah,
sure does.
Yeah. So it's a different.
But Katie, but that's
like
still
Russ,
nasty. He is
prime,
high volume.
Russ in his prime, I think he was high volume. He was a high volume shooter.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah. So, all right, good. So you remember that, how you all say for sure. You remember how that high volume look. When you look at KD, do you see that or feel the same?
It doesn't
Well,
feel the
I
same,
remember
but it's still high
KD.
volume.
I remember KD taking a lot of shots, but the reason I see high volume, it's just me. I see it as more of a negative term because I only
It is a negative term.
Yeah, I only apply high volume to guys who take a lot of shots, but they miss a lot of shots. But KD doesn't miss a lot, so is why I wouldn't label him with
High
that.
volume, I mean, you just have to take that out of it because high volume is just volume.
Yeah, if you're just looking at
volume,
taking a lot of shots, then
So then you could just look at the numbers, which
yeah,
I just do it on the eye
KD
test. Right.
Yeah, but
And then I
KD would
just
be
do it
high
on the eye
volume
test.
technically.
Let me see. Kevin Durant.
Is there a
KD
specific number that would be
KD
Yeah,
right
would be high
now.
what's the
KD
threshold?
KD right
Probably
now.
like 20 a game.
KD right now averages 20 shots a game, and Kyrie averages 20 shots. But some of that is inflated because KD played without Kyrie, and Kyrie played without KD as well. So we got to look at the time in which they play together. And when I do watch the Nets game, I feel as if Kyrie takes more shots than Kevin Durant. So I think Kyrie's probably more of a high volume shooter than KD because when they play together,
When
KD
Harden was on that team, it did feel like KD was a lot more fluid with the game, and he was still dropping crazy numbers. That's what it felt like. He was
because it
felt
just goes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It felt like it felt like he was deferring a lot more to them, and even still, he was dropping 30-something points. It was crazy.
That's just his game. Like he's just that caliber of a player.
That
And Kyrie, when Kyrie was there,
me and Sammy are laughing at you guys in our DMs. But I can't tell you what we're talking about though.
That's
Sammy,
cute.
who's
Let's
Sammy?
get nasty.
The guy that doesn't like you, Dub and Ron.
Is he on the show right now? Like, is he on the?
No, he's listening. He's sending me like stuff, and I like the messages that I like.
Oh, okay.
Let's get nasty with this one.
Sammy.
That's how you
so
and Katie do.
So he could hear this. Well, how did
Yeah,
you
he for
start
sure
the
can hear
Shaq?
this.
How did you start the show, Shaq? What did you tell the people? Can you tell Sammy, or you want to text it, or should I say it?
What? Everybody shut up except Dale?
No, about the scrotum.
No, he
Can you
didn't
text
even
him?
send any shots to you.
You just said he didn't like me, so that's enough for
he
me to say the
doesn't like
scrotum
you
talk.
generally, but no. I think this show.
Well, he heard him. Scrotum talk, Sammy. Go ahead, JD.
All right, we're gonna get nasty with this one. Is Andrew Wiggins the worst All-Star in NBA history?
Jesus
Next,
Christmas, we not doing this. I don't think so at all.
This is a Ron question. And Ron's not here to answer for this, so let's move along, please. We're gonna stop bashing players sooner or later.
That won't happen, but I don't think so. And some of my friends always send me his stats and every day, and like, why do you still think he's good? Yada yada yada. And I just say that's y'all keep betting on him, but I don't think he's bad. I do not think Andrew Wiggins is a bad basketball player at all, or the worst All-Star ever. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. Not doing that. Yeah, he's in a little slump. It's okay. It happens.
At Beverly on Anthony Edwards, I told him, man, you got a chance, brother, to be Michael Jordan.
X.
He was
Yeah.
he was drinking. He had some wine.
Nothing wrong with
I think he
gassing
was
your
just-
teammates up.
That's not gassing. That's gassing, lighting the fire. That's throwing the
Yeah.
joint. Like, come on. And of course, we not here to predict the future. Maybe Anthony Edwards just do become one of the who knows, but
Jordan is
Mike is
crazy.
You could have said DeMar DeRozan.
Bro, you
You could have
talking about
said
the
like
GOAT, like
DeRozan's
Like, you
too
coulda
far
said-
along.
right. You could have said somebody else. You could be like a Donovan Mitchell in the league. You could have said it. You could have did that, but
That
you
doesn't
went
carry
Mike
as
is
much
kinda-
weight.
not at all. But
Yeah.
but
at
you
least
talking
on a
about
high.
you talking about the most weight ever. Like you talking about like
yeah, it's like
all this
we're
type
not
of-
doing this. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Great
right.
listen though.
Let's get into players court.
Is it because he kind of looks like Mike a little bit?
It's a dark skin dunk factor, the yelling, the 1-2. It fits the realm.
Okay.
Players court chat. I need you to give me an order. We got Mars, Shaq, Joe, Dell, and Dub up here. Give me order for players court today. And then I'm gonna need
Put it on vinyl. Thanks, brother. He said, just want to say I've been listening while I'm at work, and this podcast is just goated. Much love, fellas.
Thank you, brother.
We got Shaq, Joe, Mars, Dell.
Mars, are you enjoying all your new fan? Like, are you enjoying your new fan base?
Well, if I say no, I'm gonna lose all of them. So I have to say yes.
You shouldn't have even said that.
What is this?
Making sure you're locked in.
What is this portion? Like, what is this?
Oh, look at Lotta Joe. He stitched the video, but he wasn't prepared for this.
No, I'm not sure what
the
this
player's choice.
I'm not sure what.
All right, so now we know Lotto Joe is not a player's choice, fan.
I'm just not sure, man. Come on.
He hasn't watched the
Shaq,
show.
Joe, Mars, Del, Dub. All right, players court. You have 24 seconds. We give you a topic. You have 24 seconds to argue why your pick is the best pick for that category. The chat gets to decide via vote. If your 24 seconds runs out, you just get muted because you cannot further persuade anyone because your time is out. You have a 15-second panic button at any point in players court that you can choose to use, but you only get to use it one time. Any other? I don't think I'm missing anything. Oh, lastly, if somebody takes your thought in front of you, you have to pick something else on the fly. So if we said greatest basketball player ever, someone said Michael Jordan, you wanted to say that, you have to pick someone else now.
Okay.
All right. Give me a number 1 through 5, chat. 1 through 5. 1 through 5.
What's the order?
We have Shaq, Joe, Mars, Dell, and Dub.
I'll happily go first. Let me run the table, show you youngins how it's done. I'm calling a victory.
All right, I got a number. Starting with you.
Are there any moderators on YouTube that can do a poll? That'd be fire.
Shaq, starting with you. Who's the best number 1 pick in the last 10 years?
Oh, it's easily Anthony Davis. I think he might have been the only one to win a championship, and he won it with Bron. So I think it's Anthony Davis.
Joe.
That's a crazy career he's had in 10 years. I think I have a few seconds left there, JD.
Wait, is he gonna keep talking? Or wait, is it my turn?
I don't know. His time's up now, but okay. Joe, it's on you. 24 seconds.
Last 10 years.
I gotta Google. I don't know who the last 10 is.
Me either. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know the significant. Markelle Fultz. No, I'm just playing. Damn, that's tough.
You got 5 seconds.
I'm gonna just say Anthony.
So we gotta
Edwards,
go from
just 'cause
2012.
That's what I remember.
Who'd you say?
I just said Anthony Edwards just because that's the only person I remember.
Mars.
That's significant.
I'll go with Karl Anthony Towns. Obviously he just had a 60 piece the other day, so that's fresh in everyone's minds. But we're looking at offensive talent. He can do everything offensively. Leading the Timberwolves to the playoffs this year as well. So maybe he might become a winning player. We'll see. But of everyone who's been drafted in the last 10 years, he's definitely up there as one of the best.
Dell.
Last 10 years, I'm gonna go Kyrie Irving. He has a championship. He just dropped a 60 piece. He does what he does. He's not playing right now because he's standing on his beliefs. So I'm gonna go with Kyrie Irving.
Dub.
The last one, I guess, is DeAndre Ayton. What him, CP3, and Devin Booker did to make it to the finals. What he brings defensively and offensively. He definitely deserves to get a max contract after this year and what he showed out. Yeah, I think that's the last guy to pick from.
All right, Twitch chat pulls up. YouTube, if there's a moderator that can help us out with the poll.
If you're on YouTube, just type in the chat, who do you think won? Or who do you think should be out? Not who won. Who do you think should be out? And if it's close, we'll run a poll.
Thank you, Dream Hoops. 3 months in a row, bro. Fire.
Oh, man, my pick was terrible, bro.
I thought Kyrie was the cutoff.
No, the 2022 draft didn't happen yet.
No, I'm with you.
I thought Kyrie was 11 years ago, but I don't want to say anything.
Oh my God, I wrote my name.
He got drafted in the 2011-2012 season, so
Yo,
that's
hold
the
on, I
10-year
gotta
mark.
rerun that.
It's 2021 to 22 season.
Yeah, if it was after the 2022 draft, I would understand. But if you don't count Kyrie,
he was 11 drafts ago, though. Like, there's been 11. He's the 11th draft. If that makes sense. Going back.
4, 5, 6, 7.
You said what?
Going back from the last draft with Cade, he would go back 11 drafts. If that makes sense.
All right, the poll's back up. My bad.
That's 10 years, not 10. It's not 10 drafts.
Yeah, that's why I got confused. It's been 10.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was confused. I'm like, wait.
Maybe I worded it badly, but
yeah, I'm like,
polls back
I thought
up.
It was
Twitch chat.
I was like, I thought it was just 10 drafts.
It's really between Dub and Joe. So I put up a chat on
Dub. That's unfortunate.
YouTube.
Who did Dub pick?
I got stuck with the last one, man.
DeAndre
Ayton.
And who did Joe pick? Lotto pick?
Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
Wiggins has been an all-star.
Yeah, but Ayton went to the finals, man. They're not going to the finals without him.
Anthony Bennett was number one.
to have an Andrew Wiggins question and then bring
that would have been
this players court
taste.
after, it's like it's like it was kind of gross.
Dub got it over here. Check.
Man, him and Joe are really neck and neck over here. Joe's winning over here.
6-2 over here.
That's it?
Yeah, because I accidentally screwed up the first poll.
All right, well, Joe got 53% of 36 votes.
That's 19.
And Dub got...
Just go to the next one. It's me. It is.
It might not be you. It might not be you. It might not be
Yeah,
you.
it might not, though.
Because that sounds close.
Okay, Joe got 51%. Dub got 48%. So
okay, never. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, bro. Just go ahead. Just go ahead, bro.
I liked the Ayton pick.
That's what happens when you last sometimes.
All right, Shaq, Joe, Mars, Dell.
Now I'm last.
Dub, what number 1 through 5? 4 is out.
I will go with. I'll go with 5.
Shaq, out of every injured player, who are you?
That's tough.
Most
Ron
eager?
Is fucking nasty.
Who are you most eager to see return to the NBA floor?
Most or least?
I thought it was least.
Well, he said lost, so.
Oh, okay. If it's most, are we going most?
Yeah, we'll probably.
I assume he meant most. So, out of every injured player, who are you most eager to see return to the NBA floor?
I mean, I'll leave the other guys for you. I got to go with Anthony Davis. I need this from you, bro. Like, I need LeBron to have a fighting chance to get another championship. I cannot be wasting his years away like this. Like, you have a prime that's still ahead of you. You can recover from injury, but me and LeBron need this, bro. Like, I need you to return. I'm sorry. That's it. Come on, bro. What's going on? You about to miss the season now?
Yo.
I would have said Anthony Davis, but obviously Shaq took it, and I'm a Laker fan, so I want to see us take a dub. But my favorite player, and that's been back since the Spurs days, is Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is my easy choice.
Mars.
I'm gonna go with Dame. This season he said he wasn't playing like himself because of his injury. He even said in the Olympics he wasn't himself. So what we saw from him this season, we know that's not what Dame truly is. And with Portland going in a new direction, I want to see if Dame can, first of all, go back to who he was, and second of all, see what he can lead Portland to.
Dell.
I'm gonna go with Chris Paul. I know the Suns are still doing well without him, but I feel like for everybody to believe what they believe in the Phoenix Suns, they need Chris Paul to be right there to carry the troops along. And I don't want nobody saying, "Oh, Paul hurt again. He out. I'm gonna go with Chris Paul, and I'm happy to see him return to see how far he go this year."
All right, poll is up over on Twitch.
I liked all those answers.
Can we make a new rule?
You can't go out first.
Yeah.
No. Can we make a new rule? We could pick the same thing. It's just who provides a better argument.
You could always done that though.
Jay said if somebody takes your idea, you have to pick something else.
Okay.
I really wanted to go with Kawhi.
Yeah, I did not want to pick DeAndre.
Who are you gonna pick?
Kyrie.
And you were gonna argue it better than Dale?
Possibly, yes.
But that's what makes players court. You gotta get in your bag, make a convincing argument.
That's a fact.
What's convincing about Kyrie?
But it is true though. It has to be different. I'm thinking now because I forgot the name is players court. It's always guilty and not guilty. So it's like it got to be a give or take, which is gross though.
Joe got 7 over here.
Let me know when you.
It's done.
Yo's kind of getting packed up over here. Who's the closest to him?
You with 3, so 4 away.
Look his face. That's wild.
Damn. I told you I'm winning this, so let's go.
Joe's out.
Shaq, why actually was the closest though?
I have 4 votes. I have 4 votes in the third.
You have 3 over here in Twitter.
I have 4 votes in the third.
No, I just want to know why did you ask who was closest though?
All right, Shaq.
I was gonna do the math over here.
Oh, okay.
For the YouTube votes.
Shaq, Mars, and Dell. Joe, number 1 through 3.
Last is very hard, bro. Pause. It's kind of gross.
I'll go 3.
Shaq, who would you rather have in a must-win game?
Like out of everybody, even if it was all time.
Yeah, JD, put context behind it, please. Like, say,
bro, this is the question. I didn't write these up.
Don't start my time though.
Who would you want? I don't know why you put rather because we're not comparing anyone. Who would you
want all time?
Want to have in a must-win game?
I'm taking Bron. I'm taking Bron. You can never count Bron out. He was down 3-1 and he came back and won every single game to win the championship. LeBron's been to the most finals in human history. Don't quote me on that, but I'm taking Bron. Easily, too. Like, it's not even anybody else in his sphere.
Mars.
I'm taking Giannis. I think his impact both ways is easily the highest in the league. I didn't want to pick KD because it would be too easy, but I want to go Giannis. I think last time we saw him in a must-win game was Game 6. He dropped 50. I think what more can you really do in that situation? I think what he does on both ends is just easily the best in the league, and that's what you want for someone in a must-win game.
Dell.
I'm going to go Michael Jordan. I think he's the best basketball player ever. If you want a basketball game to win and he's there available for you to go win it, I'm going to go with the GOAT. Things he done, how he closed game out, how he just, his will to win in the one game, take it all, I'm going Mike.
I had no idea this was all time.
I was like, wow, that's crazy.
The rule of players court is you interpret the question.
Well, I'll have to throw my O on that one then because I had no idea.
And if I would have did that first, I would have got voted out because.
Why would you?
I mean, taking Jordan first and creating that narrative, that wouldn't have landed politely in court.
No, it would have. Then you
but coming up the rear,
first. You could have took him first because that would have opened the floodgates.
Yeah, it would have. If Euro was here, it would have been all time for sure. Mars learning a valuable lesson tonight. I hate to see it happen to you, Mars. I really do.
Euro would have gone so far left field and picked like Robert Ory or something.
I was going to say if it was Game 6, I'm going with Klay Thompson, but I didn't know how that would land.
That would have been solid.
Well, whatever you picked didn't really land well over on YouTube.
Damn. Yo, what's good?
He picked Giannis, bro, and you got Giannis next to LeBron and MJ. It's like,
So
that's bad.
I think I made a good argument for Giannis, but
Shaq got 13 over here. Mars got 5.
Well,
I
what's
hate all
66
5
of 37?
60
Because that's what Mars got on YouTube.
percent out of 37.
that's like 24. Don't like any of it.
65 out of 38.
Probably 25.
18% of 38. Mars.
1/5. Like 8. No, 7.
Okay, so it's Mars.
Twitch, you can't stop me. I know what you guys are trying to do. You cannot stop me. I choose Bron and I get 13 votes. So who should I have chosen? Twitch?
KD.
I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. All right.
Jack versus Dell.
JD, for the championship round, can we have them type the names in the chat? I don't want to lose on technicalities. I'm asking, Your Honor, please.
What?
Can they type the names in the chat for this final round between me and Dale?
What do you mean?
I don't trust the vote. I don't trust the vote. It's people hiding behind their mouse keyboards trying to vote me just because whatever reason. I don't like it. I'm asking, can they just type the names in the chat of who should be out?
That's not easy to count.
It's very easy to count.
No.
Shaq, just let it rock, man. Let it rock. I get voted out all the time.
Coming from Dub.
Yeah,
That's
I get voted out all the time, bro.
Euro said that's crazy, JD. Robert Ory was going to be my pick. All right, Shaq versus Dell.
What's happening on Twitch over there?
Mars, I need
Get a grip, guys.
1 through 3.
I love the Twitch community.
3.
Yeah, you need to be a better politician over here. Shaq, name a Laker who has a case for being better than Kobe Bryant.
None. No Laker has a better case than Kobe Bryant. Like when I heard that, it was the wildest thing to me. Kobe to me is top 3 all time. He's right up there with Jordan and Bron. 5 championships. There's no Laker that is better than Kobe. There just isn't. It's Kobe. That's the greatest Laker. There's no other player that you can name that is better than Kobe. End of story.
Yeah.
As a Laker, when you say just Lakers, you go off the stats. Kobe has 5 championships, but so does Magic Johnson. But Kobe also has 3 MVPs. So if you want to argue who could be viewed as a better Lakers, as Stan told, I would say you could argue that Magic Johnson could be viewed as a better Laker based on the technicalities of the stats and how it looks. More MVPs, 5 chips also, and also revolutionized basketball.
Oh my God. Jill is all right. Jill.
I was in my bag a little. I was in my bag a little bit.
I like how Dell didn't even agree with his own argument, but he still made it.
Right, because I'm not come on, but it's the nature of the beast.
Yo, chat, we have a draft today. All right, make sure you vote. Last round, Shaq versus Dell. Who is out? We got a tight race over here on Twitch.
Not on YouTube. I can't believe they turned on me like this. I really can't.
It's all right, bro.
Good.
It's the newcomers.
No Laker. You can't argue any Laker. Like, you just can't.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Shaq, bro. Like 1,000% agree with you, man.
You could argue LeBron.
Like,
no.
here we go.
As a Laker,
The question is, name a Laker who has a case for being better than Kobe. So you just name someone who's better than Kobe who's played for the Lakers.
I see you're still caught up about that all-time situation that happened.
All right.
As a Laker,
Shaq, you can end it.
This is tough.
Dell got 10. Shaq got 8.
I can't believe YouTube did that to me. Thank you, Twitch. That means a lot. I got 57 of the 38 votes. Pretty sure that's enough to pack me up.
I actually just went on YouTube and voted you out myself.
Is that not tampering?
Not really. If it was 1, I would have told you regardless anyway. But
No, you're in winner circle.
President
Love is
JD,
love,
you need to
man.
do
I'm
something
happy
about
for the
this.
I'm happy for the draft. Let's get into it. You did say
Prezi, you need to fix up
JD. You
players
did
court.
say I was vibing today, JD. You definitely
It's
said
a muck.
Definitely vibing today. You're glowing. Chat, give me an order for the draft. New order. Give me a new order for the draft.
that. Since I want to make up rules, could I make up a rule?
I make it up. I just offered it. But what's the
Yeah,
rule?
offered as well. Whoever wins player court, if we have a draft, the winner should pick the order. But we like to involve the chat. But that was just my saying. I'm going back on mute.
I think runner-up should have something to do with it as well.
All right, we got Del Dub, Mars, Joe, Shaq, JD.
Oh, JD's in it?
nasty.
Okay, so Del, you should be able to trade your spot wherever you want to go since you won.
I don't know what the draft is, though.
Just one trade.
I don't know what the draft is.
You want to
gotta
hear
know.
the rounds?
Yes, before I decide if I want to.
Round 1, worst superhero. Round 2, pick an NBA fan favorite like a hometown hero, not a superstar. Round 3, the best invention that hasn't been invented yet that there's a need for. Round 4, very cringy / embarrassing moment. Round 5, worst on. I thought we were gonna. Can the chat pick another round 5 because we were going worse on TV moments? But I don't know. Mars said he didn't want to do it anymore.
Don't pin it on
All right,
me.
chat can pick.
So wait,
Yeah,
round
chat,
2
pick-
is hometown hero?
For
Yeah,
NBA
like a fan favorite.
Okay.
But just to clarify, they don't have to be from that city, right? They're just
a beloved. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. But okay. Because I was about to pick LeBron.
Do I have to pick round 1 in round 1?
No. You can pick any category for your first or any pick. Yeah, you don't have to go in order. Favorite toy growing up. Best.
Or
Give him my
condiment.
spot.
Best toy. Best
Give him
toy
my
growing
spot.
up.
Best toy or best condiment.
Best toy. I like best toy. Worst way you got curved by a girl is also fire. But
All right, Del.
I had less life to live. I have less selection.
Give
That's okay.
me for hometown hero. Give me New York Knicks and Insanity.
Dub.
The best invention that hasn't been invented yet. Teleportation.
Mars.
For fan favorite, give me Alex Caruso.
Joe.
The worst superhero, I'm going The Thing.
Shaq.
it's on me already. For growing up, best toy. Is there any limitations?
Oh wait,
Is there any limitations
we're
on
doing
best toy growing up, or
I
is
mean,
it
it's
like
got to be a
a
toy,
toy,
so-
or can it? So it can't be like a gaming system.
I mean, it depends on.
Let's leave it out. Let's
Yeah.
leave out all
We'll leave
gaming
it out.
systems.
Yeah. Got to be a toy.
Okay. With that being said, I will go. I rocked with the Bop It. I like the
Mhm.
Bop It. I feel like everybody got off to the Bop It.
All right, I'm going Dirk Nowitzki.
I'm just gonna pause that just because.
Dirk Nowitzki for
Nowitzki?
hometown hero. You said that like that was crazy. He literally played in Dallas his entire career and got them a chip.
That's a valid answer. That's super valid.
I thought superstars were off limits.
I did too, but whatever.
Are they?
That's why I
Not if
thought.
they're the fan
because-
favorite. I think that's a good pick.
I mean, if superstars are off, I can repick.
Nah, you good. I think you're good.
Best invention that hasn't been invented yet is time travel.
Nice.
Go ahead, Shaq.
I didn't want to pick that twice.
For cringe moment, give me Give me. For worst superhero, give me Hancock. Hancock was bad.
Never.
Yo.
Hancock was bad.
As you guys can see, give me the GOAT, Kobe Bean Bryant, for fan favorite.
Wow.
Mars.
For superhero, give me Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Yeah.
Dub.
For wait. Oh, we're not doing worst TV moment. Wow. Cringy moment. You know what? I'll just do NBA fan favorite, Shaquille O'Neal.
Who?
Right, where? What team?
The league?
Yeah. What team?
I thought it's NBA fan favorite.
Hometown though, for a team.
Like
Like
hometown.
what they
What
mean to
team?
the team. That's what we're doing. Like how
No,
much
like,
they mean
you
to the
know,
team?
he picked Lakers with Kobe, Dirk with Dallas. I picked Jeremy Lin with the Knicks. He picked Alex Caruso
okay. We'll
with
take
the
Shaq
Lakers.
out. We'll take Shaq out. Then we'll just go with it's gonna be a bias thing again.
You can pick
Screw
him.
it.
Everyone's being biased. You should
Nah,
pick him.
I'll pick Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade.
Right,
from
Wade
Miami.
County. Right, you
Yep.
should pick him.
Yep.
Dell, back to back.
Worst superhero. Let me get Blank Man. And what else do we got left?
Blank man.
Best invention that hasn't been invented yet. Cringy
Mhm.
moment in toy.
For toys, let me get a yo-yo.
Dub.
I really like that answer, Dale.
So I'll get a remote control
In
car.
case you were wondering.
Mars.
For cringe, let me get Fergie singing the national anthem.
That's nice.
Joe.
For toy, give me WWE action figures.
Gross.
Shaq.
For cringe, let me get Gobert touching the mics at the beginning of COVID.
Damn it.
That was so-
Yeah.
Let me get that one.
That didn't age well.
That's still a hard watch.
Yeah, that didn't age well.
I'm going Hot Wheels for toy. And cringy moment is when Tom Cruise stood on that couch. Was that on
Oh, okay.
Oprah?
Yeah, that wasn't that bad. It was a funny moment for me. I'm a fan of Tom.
Ouch, yeah. It was on Oprah. Shaq.
I'm going for hometown hero. I'm going Lance Stevenson in the Pacers.
Nice.
Joe.
That was very good. Wow.
For best invention that hasn't been invented, renewable energy.
Isn't that solar panels?
Nah, that's not renewable. You hear me?
Mars.
For invention, give me flying cars.
I mean, they technically have been invented. They're just not being used. Dub.
Don't try to ruin my answer.
I have to Google what I'm thinking because it might be already invented. So
Dub, you got worst superhero and cringe moment.
Cringe moment. Worst superhero, I'll do Green Lantern.
Really? Wait, Green Lantern?
The movie.
I know nothing about
Gotcha.
superheroes.
My
I
bad,
don't
my
either.
bad.
Remember that movie?
Yeah, that movie
You know
was
who
bad.
I'm thinking of?
It was
but
bad.
they didn't say worst movie, they said worst superhero. All right.
Yeah, we're superhero, but I will agree that movie was terrible.
Green
Never watched
Hancock was
he's
pretty lazy.
he's a beast though.
Dell, you got best invention and cringe moment.
Best invention not invented. Let me get birth control for men.
It has been though.
No, I'm Googling right now. They have two. One is condoms and vasectomy. Like, we're not doing that. Like,
No. There's a third one.
Oh, I'm scrolling. I've been Why? WebMD. I was just talking. Nothing.
You put your scrotum, which is weird, in like some weird stuff, and it counts as birth control. Just type in scrotum in birth control.
It's not here. Can you just leave that up there? It's gonna pop.
Cringe moment.
Not after my soliloquy.
Right. Cringe moment.
They're gonna.
Let me get. Damn, what was gross? Damn, that wasn't cringy. Oh, that was beautiful.
I got one.
Damn, you got a cringe moment?
Yep, I just thought of it.
Shaq, what did you pick?
Olympic ringish.
Oh, you didn't pick yours yet?
No, I picked mine. It was Gobert with the microphones and
it
COVID.
was Gobert. Yeah, that was a good one, man. That's
that
what
was
I'm
a
up
really
against.
good one.
Yo, Elite JG, that one's crazy. I forgot about that.
Can you put it for mine? What did he say?
I'll tell you after you pick yours.
All right. Cringe moment that has happened. What did AI do? I don't think that was cringy. That's not cringy. Oh, okay. I got one.
Yep.
My man Kobe on stand, like when he was talking about his wife apologizing about the allegations in 2002 and 2003. Kobe's allegation speech. That was pretty cringeworthy. I don't want to put Kobe in that light, though.
That answer was pretty cringeworthy. Can I put that for mine?
Right.
Elite JG. Oh, wait. Dub has a cringe moment. Sorry.
He's in the chat, though. Dub's looking, so.
For sure.
Nah, Kanye West saying slavery is a choice.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You didn't take it.
Nah.
Wait, take what? George Bush? Because that wasn't cringeworthy. That was hilarious.
He said that black people chose to be enslaved.
Oh, that's what Kanye said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know word for word what he said, but it was...
His exact words was, what was it? After he said, I just know that he said that slavery was a choice.
It was probably that. That was probably his exact word.
It was along those lines of slavery being a choice. Mars, best toy.
For best toy, do board games count as a toy?
Depends which one.
I mean, I feel like if we're leaving consoles, like video game things, it's technically a board game. I don't know that it would be a toy.
So something I could only use for myself, basically.
That's a good point, James. Simple. Bop It is a game, so I guess we could technically...
I'll change mine.
No, but Bop It's an actual toy though. It has like the little things on it. Yeah.
Like we're being insane right now. Just because it has a voice that tells you if you're wrong or telling you what to do, how is that not a game?
That's true. That's a good point. It's a good point. I think it's a toy.
For best toy, those them little cars that you get to drive, like that you actually sit in and drive.
The big wheels,
whatever they're called. I don't know. I never had one, but they look cool.
Wait, they're not called big wheels.
Drivable toy cars.
Like I was driving.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I used to love Power Wheels. Thank you.
Yeah, I can't.
I hated that toy.
I loved that thing. I used to whip that thing around my backyard all day. Cringy moment, Joe.
Kanye West going on stage and interrupting what's her name's
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, yeah. That's why I thought Dub snatched it, but I was like, oh no, I'm sorry.
Jack, best invention that has not been invented.
Parachutes for planes, and write it exactly like that.
And I'm going with Quail Man for worst superhero.
I've never heard of half of these superheroes.
So, have you ever heard of the cartoon Doug? You know who Doug Funny is?
No.
Okay, well, it was his alter ego, like his superhero persona.
My only knowledge
superhero.
of Aquaman is a Family Guy episode.
Oh my god!
And he looked pretty terrible in that. So I said, oh, okay, he must be terrible.
Who drafted the best, chat? Who's got the best draft picks? Type it out.
Oh, I should have switched my worst superhero thing. Damn. Should have picked Homelander.
Dan
Didn't even
Simple
think
is a
about that.
true Jay's disciple. Michael Jackson cringe moment, smoked all those. Michael Jackson dangling the baby over the balcony was insane. Like, wow.
Yeah, that's
Could you
crazy to
imagine
get
if he
off.
dropped the kid? Blanket, what's the kid's name?
Blanket.
Yeah. Mike had too much money.
Mars got a couple in there. Gotta be Mars. Mars wins. Shaq had the best draft. Batman's prep time argument is one of the most toxic arguments of the comic community. Wow, they're really getting LeBron rapping to songs he doesn't know.
That is cringeworthy
That is
for
so
sure.
fire.
But it's
Someone got
hilarious
Bell.
though.
Mars or Joe. What about Kyrie Irving? Mars. Ben Affleck, Batman, worst superhero. Shaq. Oh, all right. Fire show, fellas. Joe.
Do we get Lotto's top 10?
Oh, yeah, let's get Lotto's top 10. My bad. I've
Top
been
10.
forgetting about that recently.
Top 10 NBA or?
Yeah, so every time we have a new guest, we get their top 10 all-time NBA players.
Yeah.
So you can think about it if you need to, but whenever you're ready, give us that list.
Yeah, give me like 30 seconds and I got you.
You got it.
29, 28. Shaq, did you see what I telegrammed you?
No, just now?
No, during the midst of all the soliloquy, about an hour ago.
All right. So, number 1, I got Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I feel like it's super easy. There ain't no debate. I feel like people that make arguments for other players is just an uphill battle. Number 2, I have, and now this might shock a lot of y'all, and I'm not a casual, but I have my reasoning, and that is Kobe Bryant. Number 3, I got LeBron James. Number 4, I got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Number 5, I have Magic Johnson. Number 6, I got Tim Duncan. Number 7, I got Larry Bird. Number 8, I got Will Chamberlain. Number 9, I got Shaq. And number 10, I got Bill Russell.
Why is Bill Russell in your top 10?
Now, hear me out, and I'll tell you exactly why. So, yeah, I get it. You know, he played with this, that, but he played in a league with Will Chamberlain, and he absolutely, bro, he has 11 rings. Will Chamberlain couldn't do nothing compared to Bill Russell, bro. But Bill Russell.
Lotto, you could have played in that league.
Lotto, bro.
Yeah, most of that, but I'm just saying.
Guy.
But I'm saying, though, I can't blame Bill Russell for being born in a certain area. You get me? I'm not going to, but even though I do take it into account because, but I can't blame him. Like, bro, you were born there. You know what I mean?
I blame Bill Russell for playing an extremely fast pace, not even averaging 20 points per game, not even shooting 50% at all in his career from a big man standpoint. I'm sorry. When I see Bill Russell, bro, I don't believe he's that guy.
I get it, though. I get y'all completely. But the thing is about sports in general and the NBA, what is the point of playing? The point is to win. And he's the best winner of all time. And again, I can't blame him for being born in a certain era, right?
Is he the best winner, or he was just on one of the most winningest teams where it was easier for him to win?
I mean, they were a great team because of him.
Yeah, but if you win,
what about everybody else?
What do you mean about them?
Didn't he have like 11 Hall of Famers?
They were Hall of Famers because they won rings. Most of them, some of them are in Hall of Fame because of what they did as coaches, not because of players. Will and Bill Russell played with the same amount of All-Stars in their career, and Wilt won 2.
Wilt's playoff numbers declined dramatically, and I mean,
wait, what is Wilt decline? Tell me, please. I just want to know.
His points declined.
30.
His points declined.
No, I'm saying
I get
funny.
you. No, I get you. I get exactly what you're trying to say.
He went from scoring 100 points a game to 80.
right.
I get you. I get what you're trying to say with that, and that's valid. But but the point of the game is to win the game. You get me? Is to win. And as I said, I can't blame him.
He was a big piece to all those winnings. Understandably so.
He was the biggest piece.
But you're the first person I think I heard Bill Russell in the top 10.
Really? Yeah, I mean, but that's the reason, you get me? I can't knock a dude for being born in the 60s, and he only, just won 11 rings. Like, it's crazy.
So Robert Horry got 7.
Your criteria, your criteria is what? Is it career accomplishment based or is it talent based? Or is it a mix of both?
My criteria is a little bit of mix of both, but I do value in winning like a lot more than a lot of things.
But
that's why
if it's a mix of both, Bill Russell's not in that category.
I get you, but I'm trying to say for his era, relative to his era, he was, he was the guy. You get me? But I just want, and this is why I want to bring in why Kobe's number 2 to me, because it might sound crazy for a lot of people.
He's number 2 on my list as well.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
I'm really fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care about that. It's just if you have, in my opinion, if you have Kobe so high on your list, I don't think Bill Russell should be in your top 10.
But the reason why, a big reason why I have Kobe high on my list is because how he was able to win 5 rings with one organization, and he did it without Shaquille O'Neal. You get me? Mm-hmm. And he did it with Pau Gasol, who isn't a top 75 player of all time. Pau Gasol's my guy, and I love Pau Gasol. He's one of my favorite players because I am a Laker fan. Mm-hmm. But let's call a spade, you get me? And Kobe beat a super team in the Celtics. Mm-hmm. And that's why I got him, And I feel like Kobe would have got more MVPs if it wasn't for, at the time, how he was dealing with the whole case and all that. Right. So that's my list, man. But the thing is, though, I do think a lot of players are better than Bill Russell. But the one that I have that I'm so cool with interchanging him with is Hakeem Olajuwon. I love Hakeem's game.
Switch him, because Hakeem will body him. Hakeem will body him, and it won't even be close.
No, Hakeem is nasty. I ain't gonna lie. But
go ahead. My bad.
No, nothing. I was just saying, no, Hakeem to me is one of my favorite players. But I just have to factor in the point, the fact that, if you win 11 rings, bro, that means you were completely, utterly dominant of your era. And as I said, I can't blame him for being born in the 60s.
But he didn't carry that dominance alone. Like Draymond Green and that whole Golden State Warriors run, he was very vital to that part as well. But I mean, nobody puts him on this other type of stratosphere because of that.
But if Steph Curry is who he is to the Warriors, Bill Russell was who he was to the Celtics. You get me?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he was like that.
Who was better?
The Celtics had the worst defense in the league, and then Bill Russell got drafted, and they had the best defense of all time the exact same year.
That's cool.
That's not so. How's that
defense
not
all time? I can name a bunch of other defense to that point. A bunch of other defense better than them all time.
To that point.
How many years? They all played 10 years, right?
That record wasn't broken until the 80s.
Still, I hate you.
I mean, he played. Okay, my question is, where do y'all have Will Chamberlain on y'all list?
I don't rank players from the 60s.
I don't like ranking players from the 60s or 50s either. Well, I think it was infancy basketball.
Well,
I just don't rank them because of anything before the NBA-ABA merger. I just don't rank.
Okay, then if that's the case, then I would have changed up a few things on my list. But y'all said
it's your list, bro. Don't let them.
No. Well, hear me out though. Hear me out. I have people that
yelling at me.
I have people that I think are way better than Bill Russell, and I know a lot of people are way better than Bill Russell. But I was just taking it on to account. Now, again, Hakeem would have took his spot, and if Will Chamberlain was on there, Will Chamberlain is just crazy though. Will Chamberlain, I feel like he would translate to the league today. His numbers are ridiculous.
You think so?
Athletically wise, he was one of the greatest athletes of all time.
Really?
Yes.
What proves that? Just asking.
Film, the fact that he was a volleyball player.
Can you send me those clips?
Somebody sent me a clip.
If you want me to, I will.
No, I really do.
Yeah, I'll send you a video.
I saw his fadeaway. He looked like Al Jefferson.
No, but what I was Al Jefferson. But I'm telling you, there's a video of Wilt Chamberlain damn near touching the top of the backboard.
Yo, Switch Life Media, shut the fuck up.
Oh, What he just say,
What
JD?
happened?
He said, "This is the most casual NBA show on YouTube."
Yeah, fuck 'em.
JD, I like that energy.
Right.
All right.
Yo, tell him to pull up. On the next show. That's what Shaq was doing, right? What's his name? Switch Life. Everyone's silent.
Wait, so do y'all
I'm not locked in right now at all.
So do all of y'all not rank, players from that era into y'all stuff?
I don't like ranking the guys from the 50s to 60s. I just don't.
Okay, shot put.
If I was ranking them, I'd put Bill top 10. I wouldn't put
Jump
Bill
in.
top 10.
I would never put Bill top 10 ever in my life.
I know.
That's
For my next life.
Hey, no, but I'm surprised though. I thought like from the clips I see on TikTok, because I will say that's where I've seen most of y'all stuff, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't really know that y'all don't really be talking about crazy stuff all the time. I thought Shaq was out here just saying a bunch of whatever, you get me? Like, but no, I mean,
I gotta get the people going sometimes. That's my job. I take pride in it.
That's why
I love my
people
job.
think that the show is just the clips that get posted. We have 3 hours each show. We post
Right.
3 minutes from each show.
That's valid. That's valid.
And a lot of Joe, I will say I enjoyed you. Pause.
If you enjoy him, you enjoy him, man. You just say you enjoy him, bro. Yo, Lotto, I enjoyed you, bro. No
appreciate
pause.
it, man. Appreciate it.
You were a fun guest.
Anytime somebody does
You ever
that,
heard of Funny Fat Boy?
Jesus. Anytime anyone stitches, and like post something and they actually give their take, we respect that. And we respect it even more for you to come up on the show. This isn't easy to do, to go up on a live show and debate in front of, hundreds of people live, thousands of people, post live shows. So
of course, man. Of course. I just thought it was gonna be a little like I was gonna hear a lot more wild stuff, but at the end of the day, it wasn't. I mean, me and Shaq obviously talked about, what we talked about in the beginning and how we disagreed, but other than that, it wasn't as drastic as I thought it was gonna be. I mean,
is that the wildest you ever heard?
No, definitely not. The wildest.
What's the wild? Yeah, please,
bro. The wildest thing I ever heard was the thing that
from us.
From y'all specifically.
Yeah, no one else. I don't care about no one else.
But y'all, like the people in here, or players' choice?
Not
player's choice. No, it could be player's choice.
Yeah.
Player's choice.
Look at Shaq's face.
I absolutely wanted to. Okay, the Kawhi argument that Shaq had about Russell Westbrook being more efficient than him blew my mind, bro. I remember that one.
I remember Kawhi not in his top 10.
That whole take was absurd and sickening, and I was sick to my stomach.
I had a context bend in there or two. It was nasty.
Yeah,
it was.
But the one that was better than that one, the one that took the cake, was that Kobe not a top 5 Laker. Made me sick to my stomach, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Absolutely sick.
Yeah, I'm still kind of reeling over that one as well, though.
That did what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, I mean, and I was like, hey, maybe Jay Will's still a little salty, because the refs and all that.
Yeah, that's what everybody said.
I left 5 words that would have provided a little more context. But you know what? It is what it is. So
right.
Okay. Well, that one was absolutely sickening. Shaq, another one is that Larry Bird, wouldn't really translate.
He's really some mid.
Bro,
that's what I'm here to tell you guys.
I feel like the proof is in the pudding when it comes to Larry Bird.
How much pudding do you have?
Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
A non-athletic player that is just straight skill.
Like, Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
One question. How many times have you seen Larry Bird put the ball between his legs?
This is my favorite Dell argument.
That's fair, but his pull-up jumper though.
Okay, no, it's cool. It's fair. So you didn't answer. So don't say Luka. Luka dribbles the basketball.
Yeah, but
which creates space for him, creates him to make move. He doesn't just go.
But that works.
Keep doing this.
But that works though. Like
what works?
Pull-up jumpers creating. You know what I mean? Like
right, but I don't think his athletic ability will hold up as many as you guys think it will. I just don't. I don't.
I mean, Luka could. I mean, I feel like their athletic ability.
But Luka uses body well through dribbling the basketball. Yeah. Create space, back to back, behind the back, step back. That's moves.
Yeah.
Luka won't work if he's just dribbling straight down, going like this.
No, if you want
No.
to talk about using your body to protect the basketball, Larry Bird was one of the best players to do that. He was always back to the
I'm
basket.
saying Luka gets there in terms of dribbling the basketball. He's never straight line right away. It's maybe one time he's using a quick first step, maybe.
No, I get you. But I'm
So
saying
that's my only Larry Bird argument is like, yo,
But-
like, how you gonna get your shot off?
But how? So you weren't able to see that a lot from Larry Bird, but how much do you factor in the fact that the rules with the hand check and everything actually limit people to be dribbling like that?
It didn't
That's very
limit.
true.
It
That's
didn't.
very
It didn't
true.
limit Michael Jordan from dribbling. It didn't limit Isaiah Thomas from dribbling. It didn't limit.
But
I'm talking about what?
those
I'm talking
guys-
about players from the era. I'm talking about black dribblers. What you say it? Y'all can say it.
I'm not even saying it. Those guys are premier dribblers. I'm just saying, like, I
Michael
don't
Jordan is
think-
not a premier dribbler, bro.
He's
At
not.
bro, in
all.
his time, that's in his
Black
time, bro, he was
dribblers.
a
If
bucket.
that doesn't get on a shirt,
Hey,
that was crazy.
Yo, Swish, for rent being at all-time highs, man, I really appreciate you giving it to us for free, bro. That head is wide open, bro. Pause.
Is it?
Yo, 40KOW, thank you for gifting Ted, bro. You know, they're just turning the hibachi on a little bit.
What is
Right.
Swish doing?
Bro,
Yeah, Swish is-
he's just so tight. Like, it's crazy.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Just mad tight.
Why
It's
doesn't
crazy.
he accept our invitation to come on the show right now? Why is he running?
I'm not trying to keep going.
Swish,
We've
if you
already
don't come on the
3
show
hours.
right now, you're getting banned. If you don't come on the
No,
show
keep him
right
there.
now, you're
Keep him
getting
there.
banned.
Keep him
You're not
there.
relevant.
You don't gotta
Let,
ban
let
him.
me see
You ain't
what
gotta ban him.
Swish.
Dale wants some
He's
pause.
entitled to his opinion, but he's doesn't make it right.
Wait, so like Swish me this since you're here. Like, do
I
you
bet he
like
won't
you say
come on.
casual? You say casual. Do you know? It's like it's hard for me. I don't even know what casual mean. I had to ask the group chat, but it's hard for me because it seems negative. But talking basketball and all, it's hard for it to be coming from me and be a casual. I feel like you're just saying that because it's the right thing to say. Like that's that's a casual statement.
a
That's
lot of people that
like-
don't agree
like
with
we're like
So
I'm in the gritty. We're in the grit of things. Like it's
So-
like when Shaq don't say it no more, but it's really
Del-
not the same when I'm having
Del,
a
it's got-
conversation and how I feel.
it's gotten to the point where if you say one thing that they
Everything
don't
is
agree with,
don't agree with,
you're
it's a casual.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
But-
Because I don't even know what the words mean.
Well,
to
that's
be
not
honest.
the definition. It's just gotten to that point of
Yeah. Like I really don't know. So Swish, I just went on my phone and saw you wrote. So if you want to tell me the definition of what I am, I would gladly appreciate it. And I'm gonna ask my friend Kevin if that's what it means.
Swish. You said
Yeah,
I'm talking
yeah, it's
basketball.
tough.
I'm not dissing y'all.
Tough.
You literally just said this is the most casual show on YouTube. So how is that basketball related? I will back off if you're just stating your basketball opinions. That's fine. But we
No, I
get
just
so
want to know
many
what
people
casual
coming at us
means.
saying ridiculous shit. Y'all diss the history of the game. Bird can't dribble between his legs. Yeah. Bro, we're just like I just don't understand. Like, how is that?
I'll never lay off
Like,
that
damn.
take either. That's the crazy part. I'm
Just
going
be-
to
just
sleep
because
with
we
that one. That's
give
what
our
I'm letting you
opinions
guys know.
about
No, I know
older
casual. I
players.
see he said casual mean basketball takes. Yeah, like what? But that is what normal. Like what is this? So don't say casual. What am I saying that's offending you that Larry Bird can't dribble?
He was saying because we're disrespecting the history
It's the-
in older generation that we're.
That's
casual.
fine though. Like
No,
like it's so fine. Like if people everything started from somewhere, we know what it means. This is what y'all missed. We know what Larry Bird meant for the NBA and for it to be here. That don't mean I agree with it. I don't agree with Mecca clothing or what they did back then. For that time, it was cool. But now, if you're looking at the way we dressed back then, I'd be like, damn, I was tripping. I look Larry Bird game, I'd be like, damn, he was tripping. It's just like you look at how you dressed in the 90s, 2000, like, God, those was the time. The baggy clothes, the white t-shirt from top to the knee, everything cool. But now you look at everybody more casual, more simple, more fit, more easy, more versatile. It's just a better, like, I like how that looked better than that look. And that's it. It's not a casual take. It's just to my liking. Maybe Swish probably 22.
Nothing wrong with being young. Nothing wrong with being young.
All right,
That's what I'm saying is like, yeah, I don't
let's get up out of here. Joe, do you have anything to promo?
Hey man, if y'all want to support your boy on TikTok, it's Lotto Joe, IG Lotto Joe, Twitch Lotto Joe, everything is Lotto Joe. If y'all mess with y'all boy, hey, real quick, I do want to say this. I appreciate you guys for having me on, and yeah, man, that's pretty much it.
Yes, sir. Any final words, players' choice peeps?
No, I'm just reading the YouTube comments about Swish.
All right.
Someone says Swish is mid.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, man. Swish Life Media. I love you, bro.
Hey,
Peace
real
out.
quick.
Ahead.
If y'all, if I keep seeing these trash takes, man, I'm gonna be there on TikTok. Y'all still gonna see me.
Russell, the first black coach and 5 MVPs, and y'all discredit him.
Yeah, bring the energy. Bring the energy, Joe. All
Where
right,
do I
y'all.
log out?
Hey, appreciate y'all.
We'll
y'all
catch you this weekend.
got you.
The J and JD stands for